Good evening. We're back for our bi-weekly Lord of the Rings, which unfortunately we missed last session because um, real world commitments are what they are, and that's okay. Um, along with other reasons. Anyway, um, the party was given a task to do something to go back to a place. Excuse me, not party. Fellowship. Was given a task to go somewhere, and they've are on their way, I think. I don't know. You guys tell me. What do you think?
Are we waiting
Yeah,
for
I think we
Artemis?
were.
She's gonna be like,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I think we
Yeah, didn't
were
we
on our
say?
way
Yeah, we were leaving to go up there, I think, right?
because we got attacked by goblins.
Yeah.
Did we now?
Yeah,
Did we get them?
we heard a rumor. There were rumors,
Mm-hmm.
and one of them was about goblins, I think.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And we ended up running, getting attacked by them.
And then we scared them off.
Bulldog goblins.
Yeah.
Bulldog was the leader. Yeah, and we killed him, and some of them ran, and some of them didn't run fast enough.
Yeah.
Caught them going over that hill, I think. So I think we took a rest, I remember, and recovered some hit points because we were talking about that.
Yeah. I
The
think,
incredible,
yeah, I'm full health right now.
the incredible healing powers of Ranger Angwin.
Mm-hmm.
And Sigurd. Where's Sigurd? I just had it. Sigurd only took 2 points. Or he's at minus 2 points. So, what's your next step, y'all?
I think we were going across on the road back over toward Bree and then gonna go uh toward the Brandywine Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where we were, right? Weren't we over that far already, or maybe not? No, maybe we were. Let's see, what do my notes say? Oh, we were near the Forsaken Inn, not too far.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the plan to kind of go over maybe toward the Brandywine Bridge
Yeah.
area and go north, follow the river to come up to Fornost from the west side,
Yeah.
Okay.
because
Yeah.
that's where the
That's where the tower is. Yeah.
palace, yeah, the burial spot, according to what Elrond remembered about it, was on the west end. And the other rumor we heard was that there was a giant troll that eats direwolves
Mm-hmm.
near Fornost.
Why can't there be like a happy rumor? Right?
The elves are having a 111th birthday party,
Yeah. A
and
potluck.
the hobbits are having 111th birthday party and have
Yeah.
invited you.
Right.
Oh. I have to wonder for that party, since it was in the evening, did they skip any meals to save space?
They're hobbits. I don't think they skipped any meals.
Yeah. They do tend to eat a lot. They have a high metabolism.
If they had heard you ask that question, they'd look at you like you had two heads. Be like,
Yeah.
what?
You're looking kind of like an Eton today.
Yeah.
In fact, just get out of the Shire. So, with that,
So yeah, I think we keep going.
we're going to head towards, I think we're heading towards Shire then.
Yeah, did we make it to Bree? Is that
No,
where
I
we got
think.
our rest?
No, because you said we were at the Forsaken then.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
we
we
were.
got attacked in between Forsaken Inn and Bree. I
Right.
think we did make it to Bree, and then that's where we got our rest, and then that's where we heard the rumors.
And then we were going to make that trek
Yeah.
across here.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So, as you guys provision yourselves and get yourself together, are you going to go into Hobbiton, or are you just going to take the Brandywine and head north?
I think we're just gonna take the Brandywine and head north, weren't we? Follow the river.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You know, I don't think we had any need to go to the Shire.
All right.
Yeah, we were gonna just stay to the east of the river.
Yeah.
So heading west on the road, we need some rolls now. Miss,
Okay. I was perception, right?
No.
I believe. Yeah.
yeah, and I believe Miss Artemis for hunting got over 21.
Yeah,
I got a
Uh,
14.
yeah. Let me get
Not super good.
my red die. Rolls better than the other one. Oh, I got a 14 on the die, and I have a +8.
All right, let me go back to that page.
24 then.
Our
Nice.
results.
For travel, I think I was doing, and I think Sigward was doing the explore roll now.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that's the old one. There it is. Okay. So 14 for perception.
You are a little quiet, Sam.
Am
Yeah.
I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Sigward hasn't rolled yet, but Anwin, she got a 24, you said?
Yeah.
Callan got a 14. Artemis got
Correct.
a 21. And Sigward, he is going to have for explore. Oh, that's pretty good. He got a 21 as well.
Nice.
And then let's see what happens with that 14. Second. I'm gonna use some of my tools that I figured out at Origins. Even though the games are different as far as the mechanics, the base rules. Well, let me rephrase that. The base rules are different, but the mechanics are very, very similar.
Mm.
So I learned some stuff. So there it is. 4. All right, so it is okay. Mr. Callan,
Mm-hmm.
would you please roll at advantage a d20?
Am I adding anything to it?
You're going to add your modifier for this roll. The one
Which
that,
modifier?
the one that you just rolled, which is
Oh, perception?
correct.
Okay. With advantage?
Correct.
Ooh,
If you want-
24.
24.
Yeah, 24 is the highest.
Okay. So everybody, although Callan was having a hard time scouting, he was able to pull the group to the side and point out a large bear. There we go. A
Mm.
large bear and said, no, be careful, because we are on near the old forest as we're crossing. There it is. Yeah. Near the old forest as we're crossing, there's a large bear with her cubs coming out of the trees and kind of sniffing around, and Callan pulled everybody to the side.
Mm.
And with that, you guys got to watch the bear and the babies, the mama bear and the babies, just have a mama bear and a cub moment as they were playing around, rolling around, having a good time.
Black, brown, grizzly,
Brown.
brown. Okay.
Large brown bear. Yeah. Lay down. And one of the cubs runs up to a tree and starts scratching it. Mom jumps up, and you see in the branch there's a large nest, bee nest. He knocks it down, and this one's not one of those your typical round ones. It's actually is a big spread. So Mama claws it open, and you can see the big honeycomb. He takes a bite, kind of shakes his head with the bees, drops the comb to the ground, and the bears come over and Mom eventually comes down. And it's just one of those, you know,
Hmm.
moments of wow, that's pretty cool. Mom and
Yeah.
so everybody's gonna gain a point of inspiration.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
Yep.
have I ever had one?
There it is. Inspiration is right next to your strength score.
Yeah. I just don't know if I think I've had one before, but I don't think I've ever used it.
I don't think you have.
So
Yeah.
does that like give you can re-roll?
Correct. Just like normal inspiration.
Okay.
Yep. So there you go.
Sweet.
That's how this can work. If you
Oh,
would have rolled really low,
bad things would happen.
bad things could have happened. Yes.
Mm.
So yeah, that's how it works. So and because you failed, you only travel a certain distance. So
Oh,
yes.
I think Anne when we were at Rivendell for a break, I
Mhm.
forget what we call those breaks. I think
Oh,
I did studied the map thing, and that gives us like advantage on our rolls.
Right.
So
We didn't do that. That's
next
correct.
time we need to do that.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. We do need to do that. You're correct. And we are kind of in her land, so she could have rolled at advantage, even though she rolled really well. So, yep. So you make it a hex and a half, right about here. And you're not too far again, not too far from the forest. You can see the barrels to the southeast, far off of the southeast. Do you guys set up camp here or do you keep going? It is currently let's see, that it would be supper.
Oh.
Oh,
Uh,
then
yeah, we might as well stop here for the
if
evening.
it's
Give the
gonna
horses
be
a rest.
yeah, if it's gonna be dark or
Yeah.
whatever, we should probably go ahead and find a camp place.
Awesome. Mhm.
So that's you, right? Or no, that's Artemis. Is this her favorite terrain still?
Yeah, she could do that.
So Artemis could probably try and find us a good camping spot.
Yep. So she will oh wow, yeah. She rolled, I believe it's hunting to find game, explore to find okay, so she rolled a 20.
Oh, wow.
Explore.
Oh,
Yeah, so she's able to find a nice little trees on the north side, little copse that you guys could sit there and you know have a wonderful night
Perfect.
under the
Yeah.
stars.
yeah.
And
Get a fire going.
yeah, let me do something.
Because is it autumn yet?
It's autumn.
Yeah, that's what I thought we were into
Yeah.
autumn.
Yeah. Just posted that, and then I'm gonna post this. Copy. I don't need this. File new. No. Cool. So then I can copy this as a table and see if it'll let me post the table in the Discord. It didn't, but we can work on it this way. So we're gonna pin this just because why the heck not? There we go. All right. So now we know the different meal times for the hobbits.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So moving on. Are we doing watches or are we just gonna have a nice rest?
Oh yeah. No, we'll
Yeah.
do watches, I think.
Okay.
If I sleep the first watch, I can take the rest of them because I can only need my 4 hours.
Well, yeah, I think Artemis will take the first one.
Okay.
Say we're to take a nap. He, what did he have? Yeah, he's gonna pull out a herbalism kit, and he looks at Anwin and says, "Do you need any remedies?"
Um, I probably did some remedies when I was at Rivendell.
Yeah.
I have
He's offering to provide.
4 remedies. Which
He can
help
make a better.
against poison or disease.
Oh, he's offering to make another if you need it. If not, he's okay.
Well, wouldn't hurt to have another where we're going.
Oh, he's at advantage. Okay, that's better. Because he has the tools and the proficiency.
I can't remember. Were we also supposed to be looking out for like flowers or something?
Yes, we did have that.
Okay.
Where is it? If you want to look around, Callan, you're more than welcome to. Scout a little.
Maybe during my watch, but
Okay.
not when I'm gonna be sleeping.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he is able to make a remedy and hands it over to Anwin in the morning when it's done cooking.
Okay.
So that'll be available to you. And then let's see. And then his watch or excuse me, Anwin's is you're sleeping, correct? You're gonna sleep the whole night?
Um, well, I guess if they don't need me to be on watch.
Okay. So Artemis will finish her watch and come over and just touch Callan's shoulder. Here you go.
Okay.
And if you don't mind, Callan, can you roll a d6?
D6?
Not a d6, a d10.
D10.
Correct.
Mm.
But I'll make sure to tell Callan before he goes into his trance that make sure you wake me if there's anything, don't go too far.
Right, of course. Yep. I rolled a 3.
So there is a dense mist tonight, low clouds, a little cooler.
Okay.
Autumn is coming in, and soon after winter. Let's see.
Yeah, so I'll before I really set my watch, before, Artemis fully falls asleep, I'm gonna maybe do just a quick circle to see any of these flowers that we're supposed to be looking for.
Yeah, either perception or what's the other one? Hunting? Yeah.
Okay. Oh, they're both +7, so okay.
There you go.
13 total.
13. Okay. So, believe it or not, you find king's foil.
Sorry, what was that?
You're able to find king's foil.
Oh, that's one of the ones we need, right?
One of them, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Um,
forgot what it does. I gotta find my note.
how many flowers or petals or whatever that we need?
Roll a d4.
D4.
Mhm.
3.
3. Okay. So the Athelas plant, as as you know it, or Acea aranyan, it's a healing herb. And you rolled a 3, you said?
Yep.
Yep. You're able to find 3 plants.
Ooh.
A little bunch. And by the way, Athelas is helpful or beneficial, and excuse me, Athaya is helpful or beneficial, and last is leaf in Quenya. So there you go.
Okay. So do you want to add that Anwin to the party?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So now that I found them, I'll pick them, put them in a little pouch, and then come back to camp, find maybe a perch, like a low or high hanging branch, and then just kind of sit on top of it.
You said there were 3?
Yep.
3 plants, correct.
Okay.
Now, do you have the stats for that?
No.
No, did you find it? Okay. I'll put this in here. Hold on.
Yeah, I thought you had it in Discord a while back, but
Yeah.
Oh, he might have.
yeah,
Let's
but
see.
that was probably a while ago. So scrolling through all that stuff. Let's see here. Might be pinned.
Yeah, I'm looking at the pins right now. Oh yeah, that was a long time ago. Oh my God. I'm in January right now, and I don't see it. It's not there. It's not in the pins. That's not responsible of me. Let's see. Here it is. I'm going to pin it now. And then I'm going to. It looks like there's water lily,
Oh yeah. Okay.
ragweed, king's cup. Nope. Athelas is not in here. Well, I'm going to write it in. Okay. Athelas plant used to counter shadow. -1.
Yeah, I thought it was a anti-shadow or remedy for that.
Also cure disease with a successful medicine check. Okay, here we go.
Nice. Okay. Good.
And then I will pin that. And then we sit here.
Oh, there's Sonia.
Oh, there we go. She could not fall asleep.
So now that you come back to camp with your Athelas plant, Artemis is waiting for you so you can switch out.
Okay.
Hey, Artemis.
Hey there. Oh,
Oh,
she didn't like us.
Oh, I lost her.
Yeah.
she went to sleep.
Yeah.
It's like I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
Bye. Just kick me out.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so do I need to do like just a general perception now that I'm on my watch?
No. Hold on. I can do it this way. Nope. The night passes uneventfully. Why am I in the wrong place? Oh, because I'm supposed to be here. Okay. It's not showing the map. Yeah, no. Do you guys see? Do you guys see the Middle Earth map?
Yep.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So you guys are about here. So morning comes, bright and early. Let's get another.
So who's our herbalist? Is that Anwin?
Anwin can be, and I believe Artemis can as well, and I know
Okay.
Sigrid can. So there's 3 of them.
Okay. Well, I'll just once morning comes, and once she gets up and about,
Mhm.
I'll give her. I'll say, hey, I found some plants that could be useful for you.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
The good thing about this plant is if you just, smash it, break it, its stalks, it's
Mm-hmm.
usable as is. It doesn't need to be boiled or processed.
Like, oh, Athelas, that's great. We can use that hopefully if we
Yeah.
have any issues.
Yeah, like dark issues.
Yeah, which where we're headed,
Yep.
probably likely.
I mean, I don't know, maybe. Right. Check something.
After all, we're going to a crypt, right?
All right, let me message her.
Are we going to a crypt? Is it? Is
That's
that
where
what?
he's
Oh yeah, that's right.
buried,
Yes,
right?
we got to bring the thing to. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
the mission.
Yep.
Now, I guess we're
So
heading out
okay,
next.
so do we eat the plant to counter it, or like give us a resistance, or do we?
Well, it's applied. It can be applied orally, or it can be applied topically.
Oh, okay, but only after you've uh in- gotten the shadow effect.
Right. It's not preventative.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's you remember in Weathertop, Frodo's wound,
Yeah.
and that's what Athelas is what Aragorn used on his wound.
Oh, okay.
King's foil. Yeah, it's a weed. Why does it say my screen sharing is paused? But you can see the map.
Yeah.
We can, yeah.
That's odd. Okay.
But no Sonya still.
Yeah, I messaged her. See what's going on. Okay. So moving forward.
Yep.
Let's do our rolls. Okay.
Okay.
And
Hopefully I'll get
it's with
higher
advantage
roll.
this time.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
And then that's her or her
Oh, there we go. 22.
Okay, so she's got a 24. However, Sigward, I rolled 2 nat ones.
Oh, seriously?
Oh,
And
Yeah,
that's travel?
that's his trout. That's Sigward's
Explorer.
Oh, Explorer. Oh,
I rolled 2 nat
oh,
ones.
that's a big one.
Bad. That's bad. So that's gonna happen over here. And I need to roll some dice. So
2 nat ones.
yeah,
Ah.
you know what? He has inspiration.
Mm,
Should I burn it?
yeah.
Okay, I'll burn it. 23.
Nice.
Okay, so kind of got lost for a second. Said, "Oh, hold up! It's not this way. It's that way." And now turns around and points out the proper site. So,
Like, yeah, I think the river's over there, right there.
yeah. So he rolls an advantage. Okay. As you're coming here, right at this edge right here, just at halfway point of the between the Barrel Downs and the Brandywine Bridge, you guys hear singing coming from the south in the trees.
Singing.
Singing.
Pleasant or?
Pleasant. Like
Oh, okay.
you know, you guys go that way? Do you keep going? You ignore it?
Hmm. To the south. Yeah, we're not
We
headed
should
south.
probably at least check.
Well, do we need to? They're
Because
singing.
what if it's somebody, we don't
Oh.
want somebody like behind us that we don't know who's there.
True, but right now they don't know we're here either, I would think. I
There-
don't know, up to you. Singing to me, it sounds like, they're just minding their own business and yes, maybe they're having a little party or something. But what if it's like harpies or banshees singing?
Trying to lure us in.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So we don't need to go that way because we're not heading south.
No, you're heading west.
That's just
Yeah,
my
we
thought.
don't-
What do you
But if you
yeah.
guys feel, hey, Artemis,
Hi,
welcome back.
thanks.
What?
If we're going the opposite direction, I don't, we should either. But,
Yeah.
but why?
We
But I mean, I
can-
would
we
always
can
watch my back.
move on. We can move on then.
All right,
Yeah.
so moving on.
Now that we know they're out there, definitely keeping an eye
So
on things.
you hear the singing, in the background, and it's pleasant. It's not
A woman, a
it's
man,
a girl. It's a girl.
any
A
other
girl.
talking, or just a simple song?
Simple singing about flowers and trees and rivers and woods and mountains.
Okay. So does she sound young or old?
Yes,
Older.
she sounds
Very young?
correct.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Like a
Well,
little girl, you go around picking
then in that
flowers,
case,
like Little Red Riding Hood. What happened to Little Red Riding Hood? Like there wasn't a big bad wolf.
It wasn't
yeah,
exactly-
yeah.
Maybe
Did she need help?
she doesn't sound like
sounds
she
like
needs
she's
help,
happy.
but maybe we should just check. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if it's a little girl that we hear, then maybe, yeah.
Okay.
Like if it were an adult and it's, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
But-
Okay. Okay. No, I'm fine with checking. I was just saying, like we're taking time away from where we need to go.
I agree with you on that one
Yeah.
too. So I mean, I'm good either way, to be honest.
But no, I'm fine with having a quick check. Let's not diddle
Yeah.
daddle if we
okay.
don't need to.
Yeah.
So you guys walk over.
Can we take our horses there?
You
Is
can.
it that far?
You can get a few feet into the woods where it gets
Okay.
real thick.
Yeah, I'd rather be on horseback, I think.
So then you ride over, and coming from around a large tree, you see a little girl with a golden bonnet and golden blonde hair coming down, wearing a blue shirt and a what's it called? A tan skirt, and she's skipping. She's barefoot too, and she's got a little basket. You can see it's got a bunch of flowers in it, and she stops and she looks at you. Oh, good day, good day,
Human?
good day.
Human?
She's human, yeah. She's standing with beyond the trees,
Right.
just coming around a big tree.
Okay.
Just over here. I just came from Old Man Willow.
Oh, well, we heard you singing, and although it was quite lovely and sounded refreshing, we thought perhaps we ought to check on you.
Oh, that is so kind of you. What are your names?
I'm Anwin.
Pleasure,
Callan?
pleasure. She curtsies.
Mm-hmm.
Artemis.
Artemis.
Where are your folks?
Sigward introduces himself.
Oh, yeah, I
Oh.
forgot about Sigurd.
Oh, my dad. He's at his cabin.
Is it far from here?
Yeah, it's a bit of a ways. It's close to just to the northeast of Old Man Willow. And by the way, I'm Goldberry. And she does a big
Goldberry.
comes back up.
Well, that's a nice name.
Oh, thank you.
How old are you?
Me?
Mhm.
And she looks back. Look, I look younger than I am and older than I should be. She smiles.
Mm.
Does your father know you're out here
Oh,
picking
yes.
berries?
She's
Sometimes it can be a little dangerous. Just wanted to see
And
and make
she looks
sure that you're
back.
fine.
And as she does, you guys see a tree branch move and kind of go like this.
A tree branch move.
And she looks back. She says, I think I'm good.
Oh, does she have tent friends?
She might.
I kind of look at the forest, and can I roll like insight?
You can, and I will tell you what you see from a first glance, and then give you more
Let
information.
me see what
based on-
the insight in this.
There is.
Oh yeah, there
Wisdom.
it is. I rolled it. 18, no, 26.
Okay.
Wow.
So your initial glance tells you those trees are closer than they were before. And with that, you can see that some of the trees, there's like rocks being balanced in some of the boughs, like towards the end of the branch. And she looks back, she goes, No, they're friends. They're friends. And then rocks just hit the ground as the trees relax their branches.
Like tree ants?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
They can be very protective at sight. And he
Mhm.
looks over at Artemis. Like I said, I'm good.
All right. Well, that's good. You enjoy your day, and
And
I'll look up at the trees and I'll be like, and you too.
she holds up the basket. May I give you each a flower?
Sure.
Certainly.
She said, come closer. And she meets you
Mhm.
halfway between the edge of the trees and where she was. And she asks each of you to bend down not off the horse, but like down.
Right. Yeah.
Puts the flower into each of your hair, in your hair
Okay.
to each of you.
How sweet.
And then, may the blessings of my father follow you.
Why, thank you.
And she yes,
Who is your
Does
father, by the way?
Sigurd have old lores?
he can. He could.
Isn't he a messenger? I
Is
I'm not
Um,
proficient in it, but I have a pretty good score in it. But
he rolled a 12, so the name is familiar to him, but not quite sure. And seeing the way she's interacted with the trees, he has his suspicion is she a forest spirit? But
yeah, that's Anwin's suspicion too.
Yeah, she's a spirit?
Well, a forest entity of
Oh.
some type.
Oh, okay.
and
But she
Callan-
doesn't look like it, right? She looks like a human.
Mm-mm. She looks human.
Would you happen to have heard any rumors of what was the thing that was eating the wolves? Troll, right?
Giant troll.
A
Giant
giant troll around?
No trolls come into the old forest. And
That's true, yeah, especially with your guardians.
yeah, now we do have a spider problem down in the southeast or southwest, excuse me.
Well, that's your problem.
Oh.
that's too
So
bad,
much for the
though.
courtesy of elves.
Yeah. Spiders, yeah.
Oh, perhaps our elf friend is afraid of spiders, Anne will say and kind of laugh.
Well,
And
I
then,
think we've seen enough crawly things over the last little while.
Well, they do know better than to cross the stream.
Yeah.
oh,
Father
good.
gets very anxious.
Okay.
So,
Well, keep the wood safe.
and she, I'm gonna go back to picking flowers. Thank you.
Great. And thank you for the flower. It looks
Yeah.
quite nice on everyone, and I look around the group.
Okay, so after this encounter, when we roll for fatigue, you're gonna add +1 to your. It's a +1 bonus to your roll.
Oh, just for
Nice.
fatigue?
Yep, we'll be rolling for that at the end of the journey.
Okay.
And her name was
Goldberry.
Goldenberry. Goldberry. Goldberry.
Mhm. Yep.
Oh, that was pleasant.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
So no, on our way.
Yep.
Yep.
Next, I mean, it's a day away.
What time of day is it right now?
Right now, you guys are. Oh, hold on a second. It is currently second breakfast,
Second breakfast. Oh,
so it's early.
It wouldn't
yeah.
be kind of odd for her to be picking things in the middle of the night. So I guess
Yeah.
that doesn't make sense.
By the way,
We
I posted in the Discord some links and some information.
do we
Information.
know of any settlements between here and Brandywine Bridge?
Well, you know, across Brandywine is a large farm.
Yeah. But we don't necessarily want to cross it. I was just again trying to stay on this side of the river.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, it depends, though. If it's evening, perhaps the farmer wouldn't mind if we stayed in his
True.
barn or something.
Yeah, depending how far away it is.
You know, if it's not too far over
Yeah.
the bridge.
You guys cross the bridge?
Is that where we're at right now?
You could be, yeah, by the end of the day.
Oh,
Yeah, why don't we?
yeah. Okay, sure. Yeah. Yeah, let's see what that farm is.
All right. So you come across this large farm, huge. Parts of it are elevated, some of them are lower, but they all abut the river itself on the east, with it spreading out to the west. Beyond it, you can see the hills of the Shire. A farmhand comes out and greets you. He's got a large pitchfork that's holding it like this. You can see he was working with some hay. Well, my travelers, what is it that this maggot farmer could do for you?
Greetings. We're hoping for some hospitality and some lodging.
He
Maybe
points-
some rest for our horses.
He points north of the road, and you see a shelter, and it has the kind of windows with shutters. They're not glass.
Mhm.
It has a closed door. It says that's usually available for travelers who come through. If you're hungry, I
Oh.
can bring over some cabbage, maybe some carrots.
Sure. That would be appreciated.
Yeah, perhaps we could. Yes, we might trade you something or pay you for your efforts. We
Sure,
don't
sure,
mean
sure.
to impose, but
So, running up, you see a small town. Dad, they're strangers.
Sorry, what?
A little boy comes up and he tugs at their pants. Says, Dad, they're strangers. And he looks at, you don't ever trust anybody, especially not the hobbits. Go back over there and keep messing with the hay. Okay.
I'll get off the horse and say, well, we're not strangers now. I'm Anwin. Well met.
Well met to you as well, Lady Anwin. And gestures to the rest of the friends.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
Callan.
Master Elf,
Yeah. Greetings.
Artemis.
And Artemis.
Well met. And Sigurd, of course, comes off in a flourish and said, I am Sigurd. Almost like he was saying, I am Groot. But anyway,
Mm.
okay. So, being the bold one of the group, I think, maybe, I don't know. Sigurd comes forward and thanks him and hands him a couple of silver pennies for his time and his generosity. He says, no. He says, not the bother. Use it to buy that boy some treats from town when you're in. He thanks you and he points toward the shelter and says, I'll have something brought over later.
We appreciate that. I'm also good with leather working if you have anything you need repaired, a
Oh,
harness or
absolutely.
something.
The ox belt broke. I'll bring that over.
Great. I'd be glad to help with that.
So after an hour or so, carrots are delivered, cabbages are dropped off. He does bring over a couple of bowls of what could I want to say they're oatmeal, but it's kind of like a grain that you can turn into a porridge for breakfast if you want it.
Oh, okay.
And he brings over the leather working or the leather straps that he needs fixed. You can see that the stud had broken out. So
Oh, yes.
um and little boy's kind of looking at you guys like, I don't trust these people.
So these are hobbits, right?
No, these are human. This is a
Oh,
human.
there's a human still.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this
Um,
this plant that you have written in Discord, where is that found?
It's Kingsfoil.
Where
it,
Yeah.
is it found?
I just found them.
Kaylin found it when we were on the road just before we met Goldberry, like the night before we camped out,
Mm-hmm.
and just before you joined us. And he found some
Yeah. Oh, by
to
the way,
tell
you also have
us.
an inspiration.
Yes, and you have an
That's
inspiration
okay.
because we were able to see a mother brown bear and her cubs like find a bee's nest and get some honey.
Okay.
So we got some inspiration. Something Kellen rolled that got him that.
Yeah. Even though I failed my perception, I thought.
Uh-huh.
That's kind of cool. I like this.
Okay. So the boy's just kind of like staring at us?
He's just looking from outside, looking at you guys. Trust these people.
Well, Matt Young, sir, can you tell us your name?
Oh, madam, I'm Tobias.
Tobias.
Yes.
Do you have a few minutes? Would you like to come join us?
I don't know.
Perhaps we could tell you a story or
Looks beyond you guys, looks at Dad, and he's like, dude, come on. So he comes over. I'm gonna post this.
as we fix our dinner, we'll tell you one of our adventures. How's that?
Oh, okay. That'd be great.
So I tell him about the time when we had a sneaky hobbit with us who was able to go into a hole, that whole scene where we went in where what was he, big, was he wasn't a troll, was he the guy that thought that Fastrid was a teddy bear?
What? Wait.
Remember when we were in
Oh,
that one
and they
group?
hugged him?
Yeah, and it hugged him up because he was sleeping. It was a big orc or something. I can't remember now what it was.
Yeah, that's before I joined.
That sounds
Yeah,
like painful.
but so I would tell him that story about how, the hobbit snuck in and got hugged by the large orc because he was asleep and didn't realize the hobbit was there. Thought he was a
Yeah,
teddy
while
bear
she
or
was telling
something.
the story, I'll kind of maybe like whistle or hum like an elven tune.
That's awesome. Let's see. Yeah.
I didn't know I was a bard.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see. Yeah, Bam Furlong is the land owned by Farmer Maggot. That's the name of the land.
So is this the Brandywine Bridge?
It is.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And Bam Furlong. Here's his farm. Oh, nice. Okay, there you go. Yep. And the fields look kind of like this. There we go. Yep. Post this. Those are some of the fields there. Like I said, you can see the hills behind. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's growing a lot of stuff.
Is that corn?
That looks like corn. Yeah, to the bottom right. Oh, I'm sorry, the upper left. Yeah, that's corn. And then
Oh yeah.
yeah, upper left of corn, and I think yeah, no, it's all corn. It is. Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely. All corn.
Yeah, that's corn. Yep.
Cool.
Yep. Artemis, what are you doing?
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, we lost her again.
Is she having power issues?
I don't know. I know we had some thunderstorms today.
Oh.
Yeah, we've had some here.
Oh, not here. It's been, what is it right now? 32. What is 32?
No, that's pretty hot.
32, yeah, Celsius. That's 89,
Oh, yeah, I was
96.
thinking it was
Yeah.
about 90.
That's more-
Yeah, tomorrow's supposed to be like about that.
that's
Huh.
more-
Yeah, we're cooler than that here. We're like 82.
yeah. We got hammered twice today.
Yeah, we have some rumbly storms, but it only rained for about a minute.
Oh yeah, just like is it like a downpour for like a minute and then stops?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
like poured for like a minute and then was like, whoop,
Like Mexico.
all gone. Yeah.
That's funny. Let's see. Yeah, we're not supposed to have any more rain tonight, even though it's over. Oh, I take that back. In the morning, supposed to be rain. So not tonight.
Yeah,
In the morning.
they're saying showers for us tomorrow. Same kind of day, I think, like this. On and off.
What's gonna
A little
suck? It's
cooler, but
supposed to rain next week while I'm at camping. So
oh,
we'll
Is it
see.
supposed to rain for you guys on Independence Day?
I don't know what it's saying.
It's only a couple days away, right? 4 days away?
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you guys do like a big barbecue or anything like that for Independence Day?
Yeah, we're gonna make baby back ribs.
Nice.
Ooh.
I hope it works.
Oh, what's that?
Supposed to be mostly sunny and only 1% chance of rain, it says.
Oh, there we go.
So our neighbors do all the fireworks. We don't even need to get any.
So is that Austin Power getting my belly or something like that? Baby back, baby back, baby back ribs.
That is funny.
Oh, there we go. She's back.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
she made it back.
Hi, you okay?
Hi. And I don't know. Yeah, it just popped out.
Is it your internet or is it the Zoom?
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't have anything else go out in the house, so or flicker or
Huh.
anything. The weather's not bad, so I don't know. Maybe it's on my end, obviously, because you guys are in.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
All right. So you're here, you're resting. You can consider this a safe haven.
Oh,
Oh,
I was like, oh,
nice.
I don't have any shadow score or nothing. Full health. Yeah,
Yep.
no, just a good night's rest.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't have to post. We don't probably have to post a watch. I don't know if we
Uh,
should, but
it probably might not hurt.
I mean,
No, like I said, I only
you're-
sleep 4 hours anyways, so
yeah. Well, Artemis could do 2 hours. I could do 2 hours, and then you could do the
sure.
rest, and we'll
Yeah.
get pretty good sleep.
Yeah.
Because I'll work on the leather while I'm
Okay.
Awesome.
taking my watch. So
So are we sleeping like up on the balcony of the barn?
Oh, no, you're in actually
loft?
an actual shelter.
Oh, okay.
It's a 20 by 20 foot space.
Oh,
It's has its own door, and then the windows are wooden shutters that you can close
Shutters,
the
yeah.
latch. Yeah, and
Oh,
this
okay.
turn to latch. So
And so there's like actual beds in there, or is it just like hay and straw
cot.
hay and stuff?
cots,
Cots. Oh, okay.
you have to put your own bedding in it.
Yeah.
yeah.
We got
So,
sleeping
you know,
bags.
I mean, it is a long. Believe it or not, from Bree to Hobbiton, that's over a week.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Long walk.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 120 miles, something like that.
Yeah.
So, night passes, beautiful evening. You can hear the stream, or actually the river flowing to the north.
Peaceful.
Yeah, very peaceful night. And the morning comes quickly. Now comes the fun part of
Okay.
the trip on the Fornos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The eye before the storm.
Yep. Quiet before the storm.
I'll take the leather back to the house if I don't see anyone around. I'll just put it like on the porch.
Well, he does meet you on the porch, and he says thank you. He was having a smoke and a hot tea.
Oh,
Takes it from you and says that um thanks you, and points to a little satchel that he left there. And he said there's some vegetables and other things in there, fixings.
Oh,
oh, very kind of you. Thank
yeah.
you.
Oh yeah, always got to share. The little guy inside, I don't know what's wrong with him. He don't like sharing nothing. He's gonna have trouble when he's older. People are gonna want to, want some kindness, and he's just not gonna share.
He needs a sibling.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. You hear him say, you hear from him say,
Hmm.
he's right. We both don't know about that. And he talks about how if he doesn't learn how to share, people are gonna steal his cabbages and carrots and all that stuff. So, yeah,
Mm,
bad enough you got rabbits.
rabbits.
You guys get ready to go.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go
Head
on our
back.
business. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Please be safe, and God's keep you. Okay, so heading out. Are you gonna stay on this side, or are you gonna actually cross Brandywine and then go north?
I think we're gonna cross the Brandywine again.
Okay, perfect. Let's get our first roll for this party.
Unless, Anwin, unless you want to hit Anamine
I don't mean to-
for any reason or anything, for your ranger purposes.
Um, well, I think we were using that as a maybe retreat area.
Okay. Yeah. So we don't need to hit there now.
No, I don't
Okay.
think we were planning to.
Yeah, we weren't
that.
planning to, but since I just thought maybe if we were already, on this side of the river, if you wanted to do something up there.
Yeah. It's a ways up there though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Come back across the bridge. Start
Yep.
heading north. Let's get our rolls out the way.
Okay, and
19.
Still
so
advantage?
Artemis, you're rolling with advantage because of when we
Oh.
were in the I forget what they call it, when we were in the other phase where we were
The
resting.
fellowship phase.
Yeah.
Okay.
I took that
Shows.
item that gave us the
What'd you get, Artemis?
advantage.
19.
Lost my sheet. Lost my sheet. I had it marked. Okay, there it is. 19. Okay. Sigurd rolled a nat 20.
Oh,
Oh wow.
it makes up for the two nat ones.
Yeah, really. I had to double nat one, Sonia. Okay. So Sigurd was a 26. Callan,
18.
Sonia.
19 for hunting.
Sorry, you did say that. And then Anwin.
26.
All right, yeah. This leg of the trip's pretty good. Somebody roll me a D4, add 2.
Go ahead.
A D4 add 2, you said?
Uh-huh.
3, 5.
So 7.
No. 3 plus 2 is 5.
Oh,
I rolled a 3, so
Yeah.
sorry. So you get to right here. I marked it right, just didn't count it correctly. And you can see
Yeah.
that Brandywine,
Yeah, it'd be impossible to get a 5 on a D4.
you're standing on an elevated portion of the hills here. And the Brandywine Falls, basically you're at some falls here. And it goes down, cascading down off this bluff and then flows away towards Anamias. You can see the lake that way. And then towards the east, you can see Anamias, and it's foreboding and, whoa, kind of scary. It looks like It looks darker than what you remember. That said, however, there is a trail, a marked trail from here where the river just flows down towards the direction of Bornos.
I can't see what you're sharing. It says Edwin has paused screen sharing.
Really?
Double click to enter full screen.
Okay, hold on.
It's not
Oh,
allowing me to.
oh, I don't see that.
You don't see that?
Oh, I didn't. No,
Oh, now
I
I
was
do.
seeing the map.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
now I
you
got
Oh,
the map.
Now
yeah.
I see the map.
Now we got the map. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I got the.
So here's where the falls are going down. Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
And then there's a marked trail, and you can see ruts in that trail.
Ruts, like wagon ruts?
Correct. And they seem to
Oh.
go back and forth from this part of the river just above the falls to
How deep are those ruts?
they've I want to say they're not as deep. They're be deep enough to know that they've been going back and forth for some time.
Right. So maybe just like provisions type stuff. Nothing too heavy to make
Correct.
deep ruts,
Correct.
like cannons or.
The ruts coming this way are lighter than the ones going that way, or not as deep as the ones going away.
Hmm,
So the ones returning are actually deeper.
hmm. Okay.
So would anyone have any idea if this trail has been here like for a while, or I
Well,
mean, or is this something that was, marked like when she was younger for years, or is it just something fairly that
this
I'm
is
be
new.
like, oh, I don't remember this being here.
Yeah, you don't remember that being there. And
Huh.
it's been a couple of years since you've been to Fornos. I think it's been through 2 4 years.
Probably around there, yeah, when I first joined and yeah, we went up there.
Mm-hmm.
But when I know that we didn't go west of Fornos,
Right.
Right.
so we wouldn't have seen that trail back then even. Um, can I look west and look at Anaminas and say I turn to Anwin
Mhm.
and say that doesn't look normal, does it? I know it's been a while since I've been there.
The darkness.
Yeah. Can I do some sort of check? Does it look, it's not natural, is it?
What
The darkness of it?
it's not natural at all.
So it's dark over in Anuminas.
No, dark over towards Fornos.
Oh,
Okay.
Towards Fornos.
oh, Fornos. Oh, okay. So Anaminas is fine.
I mean, this is
Oh, okay.
It looks like it always has,
Yeah, okay.
more or less.
Well, yeah, we always knew that Fornos was dark.
right.
Yeah, okay. That's normal for us now.
Yeah, I'll look at it and think like, does not look natural over Fornost way though.
No, when we were there last time, it wasn't dark like this, was it?
No,
Mhm.
not like this.
Mm-hmm. Something is happening there. Well, we knew something was happening, but now it's progressed even further.
Yeah, we thought it was merely a rendezvous point or something, but
Yeah,
this seems darker for sure.
yeah. Would I know with the old lore or anything that might trigger as to what I think might be causing this?
Go ahead and roll.
Old lore?
Mhm.
Okay. Or history, old lore. 12.
12. I mean, the shadow, as it moves, can cause things like this that you remember.
Mm.
Wonder what dark being is there.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess at this point we maybe go a little bit more stealthy. So how far to Fornos is it now?
It is currently 2 days walk.
2 days?
Yep.
Okay, no, so we don't need to be that stealthy yet. But we should keep an eye out for
Yeah.
more.
Travelers on the road, on
Yeah.
the trail.
What's the both sides of this trail? Just plains?
plains heading north and south.
Shit.
And it's a little
Yeah.
rolling hills.
Yeah, this right here is greenways. That's correct. Rolling hills here.
Yeah, nothing to really to hide us, right?
Nope. Unless you lay down, over some hills and stuff.
Yeah,
Um,
I did not expect that. Didn't even think about that.
well, let me see. I do have that one. What is it called? I'm sorry. Feature. Let me find it. And it's can't get to the page. It's stuck together. Woodcraft. Let's see. Let's see. We can get. I can try to get this. I have to roll for it because this terrain is, I forget what it's called, but it's the hardest one, right?
Correct. So I think you're at a DC 20.
Yeah, so it makes it a 20, but if I roll, this one gives us for 8 hours, each of the creatures has a +5 bonus to its passive wisdom perception score.
Oh,
Oh, a +10 bonus. Sorry, because I'm after 5th level.
right. No, I think if any time, this might be the time to use it.
Okay.
Go for it.
Yeah.
And actually, I can use one of my magical successes
Use it.
and automatically get it for 3 of us.
Oh,
And if I do that, it also gives us tremor sense out to a range of 60 feet.
Wow.
Would that be useful?
How long does it
Yeah.
last?
8 hours.
Okay.
well, yeah. Let's save that until we're like maybe a day away. Oh no, because we'll feel the wagons coming. I keep forgetting that. Yeah. Shit. What do you think? Want to use it now?
Maybe
Or if
midway.
yeah, I was gonna say, or if you want to wait until when we have to stay overnight somewhere,
Yeah.
and I
Okay.
could use it then.
Okay. Hey, Artemis, we're in your borderland right now, right?
Yeah.
What can you do with that?
I can be more proud. I get
You can shoot fireworks?
I can stand a little taller, I guess. I have a +4 to my proficiency skills.
Oh,
Well,
okay, but you can't like do
And
any
that
kind of detection.
no, I have
don't you move at a normal pace through your land?
at hold
If you're
Um,
stealthing, you move at a normal pace, right?
on. Light in my kitchen would help. Speed to 40. It is okay here. Proficiency doubles, advantage on fatigue, stealth,
Mhm.
cover, and cover when traveling. Hmm.
Okay.
Right.
And we do have the Shadow Thorn, 1 dose of that, which does give advantage on stealth.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay.
I
So
don't know if
Yeah.
that's for all of us or just me.
one dose. Oh,
Hmm?
that there should
The-
be. You should have a feature that says, your company. Let me look underwater. Excuse me. Where is this coming from?
Hmm.
Cover more than one roll.
You're allowed to cover more than one roll. You have advantage. You can move stealthily while tracking other creatures. You can also learn their exact number, sizes. So
Yeah.
I think that in combination with tremor sense and stuff, we should be able to identify what's going on in the area. Finally, a company, including a warden, that spends a fellowship phase in awarded land can use gather rumors. Oh, that's
as a free
Okay.
undertaking.
mhm.
So you can track other creatures and find out what they are. But yeah,
And then I can choose an additional one at 10th
yeah, here we go. You can move
level.
more stealthily in a normal place, and hexes suggesting difficult terrain do not slow your companions' travel. So
Mhm.
there it is. That's the one I was looking for.
Ah. And that's an Artemis feature, or is that a Sigurd feature?
That's her feature, Artemis.
Oh,
That's warden in general. Isn't he a warden as well?
No, he's a messenger.
I'm a warden, but I don't think I have that.
Is this
Is
your
it-
land?
Oh, yeah, no, it's not my land.
Page 61.
I think
Mhm.
it has to be your land, right?
Right.
At the
Oh, okay.
bottom,
Oh,
warded
okay.
lands.
Okay. Hmm, okay.
Okay. All right. So heading east.
Yeah.
Okay. So you start
Do
to
you
head.
want to stay on the road though?
Do you want to follow this road? Do you want to go north of it? You want to go around it?
Yeah. What do you guys think?
Well, I mean, if we have all the advantages,
Yeah.
All right.
I suppose it would be,
Okay.
we should make our trek easier by going to the, I don't know, it's up to you. Look
Well,
for it.
let's follow it, I think,
Okay.
for now.
So leaving the roar of the falls behind, you guys traveled for about 3 hours. Where's it? You get to about here, and ahead of you, you see fence.
Tents?
Fence. Fence. As in barriers, wooden barriers.
Oh.
It's a wooden fence.
Yeah, a wooden fence. And you see a large structure on a hill to the north actually of the trail. And you realize that there's farmsteads ahead of you.
Hmm.
Okay, not threatening, right? Pretty good.
Right. Um, I think I described it that you guys were coming this way.
Oh, okay.
And there's the large structure, and you realize
Uh,
it's a mill, and you can see there's different
And the
farm.
fence is going across the trail?
The fence is going this way.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't actually cross across our path.
Right.
Oh, okay. Huh. Does it look like it's been raised?
No, there's people out there
Humans?
picking. Yeah, humans.
Uh-oh. Are
Okay.
these collaborators?
Mm,
Trust no one.
Yeah.
right?
Well, this close to Fornos, I don't trust anybody.
Well, is the fence
Um,
like messed up,
No,
like scary looking, or is it like in good condition and stuff? So like someone took care of it.
it's in good condition. Like they're being taken care of, and you can see
Okay.
people out in the fields. Oops. Um,
It's got to look fairly new, right?
yes. So there's people in the fields in these locations. Yeah, you can.
We get the sense that they spotted us yet?
They're looking at you, kind of weary, and a couple people continue to work. Others are just looking across your way, like who are these jokers?
These are just look like farmer settlers type people.
Yeah, absolutely.
No
Yes.
soldiers.
Nope.
Nobody dressed like orcs.
No.
This is
Yeah.
strange. This is not my land, so I'll turn to you girls and I'll follow your lead.
I mean, it doesn't look threatening. We just need to pass through
You guys are passing
or
through.
Yeah,
pass by,
yeah.
wave, be friendly, not try to start anything, maybe get off the horse
Well,
before
as
on
you
a
guys
horse.
are walking past the mill here. The person up on that hill's looking at you kind of odd and strange, as a scowl, not sure who you are and what your intentions are. Do you guys keep going?
Um, wave to
I
them and then keep
It
going.
might be good to talk to them, though, because they aren't really living that far from Fornost. Maybe we could get information.
Okay. Do they stop us at all from coming in,
Nope.
or is it some place where we can just pass through, maybe have
They do
a
not
sit
get,
down?
they don't get in your way.
Yeah.
guys
Do you want to
flagging
lead
that?
us? Do you want to lead us, Anwin?
Well, whoever's kind of closest to the road,
Which,
I might just hail them and say,
yeah.
"Hail, I'm Anwin. I haven't been here in a long time. I was surprised to see your little settlement."
I am, I'm at a, I'm sorry. I'm Clint Miller. I own that mill up there on the hill. Where
Oh,
are you all from?
well, I'm from Numinas, but it's so that's why I say I'm a little surprised. How long has your settlement been here?
A little over a year. We've done okay. I mean, every once in a while we lose some livestock. Somehow something gets in the fence and steals one of our cattle or goat or chicken. We haven't figured that one out yet. Other than that, I mean, he points at his fields. Fields are doing good. The soil's pretty rich here. Surprisingly so. We came up from Bree a season or two ago, maybe 3 now. 4. Oh my gosh. What is that? 8 seasons ago. Yes. Yeah. 2 years.
Oh,
Oh,
2 years almost.
While they're talking, I look around to see like do I see like any of those wagons that might be?
You see wagons and they're next to what looks like water storage.
Mm. So like they're hauling water back and forth.
Yeah.
So is this mill? Is it a water mill?
It's a wheat mill.
A windmill. Okay.
A wheat mill. And it has a
Oh, a
large
wheat mill.
yeah, a wheat mill. It has a large cow bull actually that they're used to spin
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
are we planning on staying and resting here for a bit, or are we just going to pass through? Right. To you guys.
well, I
So
was thinking that I would try to understand what they know about Fornost. Have they, they came from Bree, they said, so
yeah.
You asked a
Then
question, Anwin?
perhaps I would just say, well, this is my friend Artemis, and she's from Bree.
yes,
Oh,
I'm from Bree as well.
well, which family are you?
Appledore.
Oh my gosh, you have the best apple pies. Oh, oh, do you
In
have
our
any with
name.
you?
What can I say?
Do you have any with you?
I do not. I
Oh,
don't.
wait. Then he runs inside. He comes out with like 6 apples and a shirt, and he holds them out to you. He says, "If you're ever of the mind," and he smiles this ugly grin with teeth that are probably.
I'm not the best cook. I have to admit. It's my mom that makes the world-class pies.
And he nods his head.
But
He says, "Exactly."
so, but when you're in Bree, she loves cooking for everyone. And
Do you take the
I'm
apples?
sure she would. What?
Do you take the apples?
I would take one, hand it to um uh my friends here, and then thank
Sigward,
them.
Sigward
But
comes
I
over
would
and
not.
he puts his hand on your elbow and he goes, "It would be polite if you took them all. You can
We
pass them
could
out
put them
later."
in with the
I mean, how many does he have?
He gives you 6.
Yeah,
6.
that's like a shirt full.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Then yes, I'll give one to these guys and put them rest in our bag and stuff.
well,
They
thank
can't
you.
make. Wait. Are they going to make little pies themselves as you hand out?
Well, we don't, I don't cook. I'm not a good
No,
cook.
ma'am, madam,
Like you don't
madam,
understand.
madam.
I could
Come here.
burn water.
Come here. He pulls out a little stick and he goes like this with his ear and he goes, "Listen, um, the 6 apples are for your mom, to make a pie, and if you're ever in the area, drop it off. Okay.
If remembering, okay, I will remember that.
So give
Oh,
them back to her.
FedEx is back up here.
Yes.
At this rate, it'll be
Um,
Amazon. Anyway,
I asked the gentleman, kind sir, have there been any dangers on these roads here? Have you encountered anything?
not on the roads, and he points to the greenway to the south of it. You see where the greenway ends, the south, the stone markers there. So he
Yeah.
said, "Oh, down that way it's fine," but and he points to the east. We don't go over there over those hills. Oh, here.
Yeah, and nothing comes that way or comes this
I
way
mean,
from there?
No, I mean, there's been storms that'll come every once in a while, which is odd because the weather moves west to east. So I don't understand.
storms. Oh,
And
Huh.
if you know the layout, you guys are on a plateau. So
Mm-hmm.
you think about it, Anaminas goes out into a valley. There's a lake there, and then you're on this plateau, and it goes down into the North Downs where it's flat, pretty much. So this area is a high plateau with the hills to the south, and then you go further north and it's mountains. So you're kind of in a weird bowl shaped area with a high plateau.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the weather should kind of, if it roars through it comes through, it does whatever. But it's like he's like thinking that in for some reason he's thinking that storm shouldn't come this way. That's his
Right.
other than a good rainstorm, which they'll always appreciate. He points at his crops.
yeah.
Mm. And so what time of day is it now, roughly?
Right now, where's my start?
Just to kind of go back to what Artemis had asked.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, it's around where's my level thing? Here it is. Oh, that's not it. Gosh darn it.
So outside of those two things, life's pretty peaceful up here.
Oh yes. Where's
You
it?
still haven't figured out what's getting um your cows. You said cows, right?
Well, I mean goat sometimes. It's around afternoon tea. Um
Oh, afternoon.
yeah, and we'll lose a cow or a goat, maybe even a couple chickens every now and again, but it's maybe once a week.
Any strange tracks?
Like natural.
What's odd, and this is what confuses us, is whatever's coming through will kind of shake the ground up and wipe out whatever it is. So we're not quite sure.
Wipe the ground out.
And okay, so he says, "Come here." And he takes it over to the chicken pen, and he points at the chickens, and he shows you the repair of the chicken coop. And he points at the ground, and you can see the ground has been like wiped.
Yeah, like someone's casted pass without trace.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you. Aliens. It's aliens again.
Yeah, yeah.
It's crop circles.
That's
Man, I'll tell you what. Not
Oh,
touching.
man.
Not touching.
Anyway, it's not aliens. I'm just kidding.
No, I'm laughing with you because it was funny, but I'm thinking about something else when it comes to the U.S. History Channel.
So, no, this isn't real life. It was just funny.
Yeah, well, that's me in my head. It has nothing to do with you. That's me. So, like, I
So-
want history.
We do we see the flat, emptied, barren land? Is it like all the life out of it as well, or is it just like
Well,
it's
to the
really
east-
odd? I'm trying to wrap my head
to
around
the
what it
east,
could be
yes,
now.
the land changes. Gets real dark that way, and you can see there's a large hill up
Mhm.
there, and beyond that hill has to be Fornos,
Hmm.
but it's almost a day away.
Yeah.
So what
Over
do they
again,
know
right?
about Fornost? Are they
No.
wary and
They don't go that way.
they know nothing about it?
We stay right here.
Hmm. I
Well,
would put up more fences.
okay. You will take that into consideration. I have to
So
You
how
said the
often-
ground
how-
rumbles?
say that again.
The ground rumbles?
Sometimes.
And
Well-
how often do your livestock disappear?
Every week or so.
Week.
Yeah.
That's something. That's quite a bit.
Yeah.
Have you set up guard posts around your livestock?
Yeah, I mean, just one chicken or a goat every once in a while. We're okay.
Yeah, but cows are expensive.
Now
Yeah.
that upset, they point up. Cullen up there got really upset about that one
Yeah.
because that was a milk cow.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, was it a dairy cow or was it
Oh yeah,
yeah.
he makes
Mm.
great cheese
Not
too.
good. And the rumbling comes from where? Do you notice?
He
Did I
points.
miss that part?
He points to the
The
east.
for
Do the rumblings happen before your livestock disappear? After or just
Oh no,
interspersed?
that happens every night.
Oh,
every night.
random times or specific time?
Oh, right around midnight. Almost like
Always just right around midnight?
always around midnight. We think it's a storm or something, and then it's gone. It's like clockwork every midnight.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
storms aren't clockwork.
yeah. How long has it been happening like this
Oh, since we got here.
since you got here?
Mm-hmm.
Like
So you have
You
digging.
a
guys,
nightly rumbling and animals being lost every week.
what you guys
And
get a sense that these people are like
staying there.
happy that they have a piece of land of their own,
Yeah, and they're oblivious to anything else.
and they're oblivious to anything. They don't care about anything else other than to say we got a piece of life for ourselves, and we're able
Mhm.
to trade down the Greenway to Bree and Archet and all those towns, Chet, and that's
Mhm.
their main focus is like, hey, you know,
Yeah, they're willing to take the loss of a couple of livestock.
if they're able to eke out a living up here.
Yeah,
So they must have
okay.
had a bad, you know, although they do
Yeah.
like those pies.
Yeah. I'm curious though. Yeah, well, they may not care, but I'm curious as to what's taking these livestock and what that's causing all those rumblings. It's almost like they're digging and then maybe they're stealing it to feed something,
Maybe.
but then something has to be brushing away all the footsteps.
Hmm. Should we just be maybe it would give us a sense of what is around us. Should we stay here tonight? Would we be able to stay here tonight and check out the rumbling? And
I mean,
I don't know,
his expression changes. "Well, I mean, I don't have a lot of room in my place, but Elsa and
we're
Melvin's
not
hut up there on the hill over here to the left, to the north. They might let you stay.
so I wasn't imposing on his personal house.
I know you wouldn't.
Just
You
to be
wouldn't have
able
done that.
to
I know you wouldn't do that because you're not interested in staying in my house. I think you want to stay over there.
stay a space to rest before we move on.
Sure, sure.
Um,
Talk to Elsa
then
and Melvin.
I mean, looking at these guys, I
Sure.
mean, maybe it's something that will give us a sense of what we're going to be visiting or happening to us nightly on the way.
Well, I'm thinking about maybe they do some kind of ritual at midnight and then like stomp their feet and there's a lot of them or something weird. I don't know.
You mean like these people?
No, no.
Oh, in
The people
Fornos?
in Fornos, the group over there.
But that's like still a day and a half away. That's something massive.
Maybe we could take watch tonight and
Yeah.
Yeah, if we
see
stay,
what's
yeah,
up.
we'll definitely have to take a watch because I don't.
Yeah.
It'd be all right to stay and see what
Yeah, but
happens.
we're losing half day travel if we stay here.
I mean, yes,
Just pointing it out.
Well,
that is
I think that's
true.
what is that? What time did I say it was?
You said it's
Afternoon,
no second
after,
lunch or second breakfast or something?
afternoon tea.
Yeah.
So which is like
Oh, that's
3 p.m.
like
3 p.m.
Oh, that's three. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I
Yeah,
mean,
so we're still losing a few hours.
yeah, for about 5 or 6 hours.
Yeah, no, okay, that's fine. Yeah, we can. Okay, well, let's head on up to Elsa and Malva's hut.
Okay. So, you guys get up to the hill, and you see a path leading up, like almost a switchback. And at the very top, you see a woman holding up cups. I have tea made for you.
Hmm.
You're welcome to come up.
How nice.
All right.
So gracious.
Head up.
So you guys head up. You do, and it has a nice little railing, and every once in a while you see a potted plant that's embedded in the railing itself, and they're well watered, taken care of, and you get to the top, and the lady, I am Elsa, and you see a nice little gazebo style structure with a table and chairs. And I only have 4 chairs. I'm so sorry. Sigrid said, I'll stand. And but I do have enough cups of tea, and it is afternoon tea in the Shire, so we like to maintain traditions. And by all means, please, 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 there's sugar, some milk there. Although we've been kind of short on milk lately. Hopefully, we can get our milk cow back. Um, and
Is
Cullen,
she Hobbit?
this woman? No,
Yeah.
she's just an older woman. You know,
Oh.
think of auntie, the auntie you
Uh-huh.
go visit when you want. What do you call it? Little Debbie cakes. That one. Because grandma's too mad because your parent was a pain as a child. But anyway, this is like Auntie Elsa, which is what she says. I'm Auntie Elsa over there cutting wood, and you see a big guy, roar, big dude. That's Uncle Malvo. And please come, have a seat, have a seat.
Okay.
Okay.
I get off my horse. Is there some place to tie my horse?
Yeah, right there in the fence. You came up, just right
Okay.
there. It's a little bar, and yeah, tea served, milk's poured, sugar lumps are dumped. And she drinks and she just stays quiet as she sips her tea, looking at all of you.
Tell us about this place.
Well, I would if I knew your names.
Oh,
Ruth of Artemis.
Nice to meet you. What's woman with your dress?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Woods woman with the way you're dressed?
Yes.
And she
A
lives
little
in
rough
Artemis.
around the
It's like,
edges.
you two must be sisters because you're both dressed the same.
Oh, we dress for travel. I'm Anwen
Nice
from
to meet you.
Anuminas.
Very well, very well. And you looks up at Callan. Master Elf, I'm taking you're either from far west or far east, or
yeah.
maybe
I'm
even
Callan from
farther.
Linden.
Because I've heard of those people in the Mirkwood. They're a strange elf.
Yeah, no, I'm not from the Mirkwood.
Oh, okay, okay. But you're
Yeah.
from where?
Linden.
Linden. Oh, so you are from the west.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, very well, very well. I would love to see the Three Towers one day. Um,
Ah,
and then
yes.
Sigurd
Gorgeous.
introduces himself, and he says, "I'm from the over the mountains, though, beyond the Mirkwood." He's like, "Oh, you traveled a long way." And she, drinks some more tea, and
So you're from Bree?
I was, yes, yes, yes. I was of well, actually more Chet than anything out
Oh,
in
okay.
the woods. Yes.
What made you guys decide to just pick up and move this far north?
Well, we were the first to come out and sent word back. And for anyone that wants to come up and build their own farmland, we built this hut, you know, and yeah, uh, Malva, he built the stairs here for my own legs. And, she holds out, you can see her, she's got varicose veins, she's
Oh,
older. And, so old lady can walk up and down stairs. And he grunts, "Roar," breaks some more. But no, yeah, 2 years ago, and they came up and we helped them build, and here we are. No,
it's like your retirement.
I would say so. I would say so.
Okay.
Getting away from the hustle and bustle of the woodsman out there. What brings you all through here?
Oh, we've heard there's trouble at Fornost.
Oh, is there
So,
now? Oh, terrible place, terrible place. And she points towards the hill that's to the east. And she said, "That right there were hobbits buried there a long time ago. The
oh,
the Greenfield hobbits, they fought, and they right now you can't. There's no markers anymore, but I'm pretty sure that's where they are."
huh. Those perhaps were Fastred's Hobbit archers.
Do you say that out loud? Do you say that out loud?
Yeah,
Oh, you had a small companion with you, a Sheriff-folk.
we did at one time. He's
Oh,
back in the Shire now, but
oh, how wonderful.
yes, it was.
Do, do you happen
He
to have
certainly
any?
kept us well fed. I had to let out my corset a bit.
Oh, I see. I mean, and she pats her well endowed belly. Like, yeah, I know. They have good food. Food. Every once in a while, we'll go down and see if we can get some of their cakes, their lemon cakes. Oh, to die for. puts her head down.
So we hear that there's been nightly tremors. Is
Oh,
that
that's
correct?
ever since we came here. There's, sound from that way carries this far. We just ignore it. Nobody bothers us, other than like occasional livestock.
So is it sound or does the earth actually tremble?
It's. I mean, the earth shakes a little bit in the sound. I mean,
Huh.
my husband said there may have been a volcano somewhere out here, and I said, "No, you're kidding. There's no volcano here. They're up in the mountains." She points to the north.
Huh.
Seems so unbothered. It's just they're like, just an earthquake. I don't know.
It's just a 2. We're okay.
Yeah, I know. It's like,
Well, we
Um,
thought perhaps it'd be good if we stayed and maybe we could keep a watch and see if we can catch whatever might be taking your livestock.
Oh, that is so thoughtful of you. If you don't mind, and she stands up and beckons for you guys to follow her.
Yep.
She fixes her smock, covers the tea, the sugar in the milk pot, and she waddles over to the hut and takes you to a back door. And you see, she opens the door and there's stairs leading up, and the structure is 2 stories, obviously. She says, "There's 6 cots upstairs. You guys can sleep there."
Okay.
nice.
Yes.
Thank you.
We have people. I mean, we had to build the extension because those people down in the. She points, down there. They don't like visitors too much. I hope they were kind to you.
They're indifferent.
That seems to be the theme. It looks at Artemis.
And they encouraged us to come to your place to perhaps
I bet.
stay.
I bet we're more open to folk.
So do you have any livestock here that we can keep an eye on?
Down, and she points to the direction of the cherry farm here, Cherry Lane Farm.
Okay, and what do you typically have here at the Cherry Lane Farm?
Cherry Lane Farm, we grow. We have a couple of cherries, and they're along the lane, the Cherry Lane Farm.
Yeah.
And they grow very well here. We have some dates, but they haven't matured yet. They mature for a couple more years. But as far as the everyday crops, onions, peppers, potatoes. Peppers struggle a little bit. The tomatoes, it depends, but we definitely get a good crop of potatoes, good a root vegetables. Every once in a while, we'll get some lemons, and from the lemon tree. And we also have a melon that will sprout once in spring. For the last 2 years, we have nice big melon.
Well, that sounds lovely, but sorry, is there any livestock there?
Oh, and ours. I'm so sorry. No, we don't keep livestock. That's
Oh, okay.
down in.
So
But
you
we
don't
have-
have any livestock for us to keep an eye on?
No, not up here. No, not in the.
But we do kind of have a good spot here to perhaps look down onto the town where
Yeah.
the settlement where they have different livestock.
So you're looking down. Where would the closest livestock pasture be?
Well, hold on. Let's draw boxes. Yeah. So here,
Okay.
all of these, actually, all down here. Yeah, all those down there. So all of those.
So they all have something?
Yes. Let's see. How many are 10 yards? Is that right? That can't be right. House is 20 by 20. So that means that's a 20 by 20 foot house. 1 inch has to be 100 feet. Yeah, that's 100 feet. Okay. There you go. So that 1 inch is 100 feet. Okay.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. All right. So you guys gonna just rest here for the evening?
I'd say so.
Yeah.
Going
Okay. So
Um,
make sure you guys are cozy, and she says we'll be down at the farm. You can stay here.
okay.
You're
Um,
feel free to go.
we
to
might ride. I was thinking we might maybe could ride around like the perimeter of
You're welcome to.
the area to kind of just get a sense of the lay of the land.
But take care you don't ride in the fields. They won't take
Right.
kindness to that. And she gestures down here that this is Cullen's farm. This one. This one is Cullen's farm here. Ever since he lost Bessie, he's been, a bit
Oh,
unnerved. I mean, he still has milk cows, but losing Bessie was just, she's been around for a while.
yeah, it's tough to lose the producers for sure.
Oh, yeah. Got to keep the producers.
You all depend on that, I'm sure.
Yes. She's been around since he was little. So she's an older chap, but she's still, hey, I don't know how you can produce milk for 10 years, but hey, that's animals, I guess. She says. Okay.
Okay.
Why is it doing that? Do I have too many things open? Yeah, let me close a few things. Let me close this. Yep, it's because I have too many things open. Okay, let's do that. Let's close stuff. Close that. Let's close these. Okay. Close that one. This one I can close and not worry about. Really? There we go. Don't save. Okay, and then I need all those. I do need that. And I need this. Okay, all right, sorry. I apologize. Moving on. So you guys are going to ride around the village itself?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking it'd be good to know like just the lay of how where the hill and the valleys are, and if there's a ravine, if there's, in case we do end up seeing something, we'd have an idea maybe
So the
where it
farmstead
is.
itself is across a little flat plain. Again, just a field. Think Midwest Plains, if you've ever seen those. There's a hill right here in the north quadrant. To the east is some more hills. But she had pointed out the Hobbit resting place. Beyond that, she says Fornos. Then you go out to the west, there's a plain, and then you get to where the river and the falls are. To the south is the Greenway, down to Bree.
That's the old road, right? The
Correct.
Greenway. Yeah.
Correct. Yep. The old road that came up to Fornos. Excuse me. Actually, the road that's southeast of you, because you guys are in between. Here, I'll show you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but Fornost is like a day or so away, right?
Right. So you guys are right about. Give me this. You guys are right in here. Fornos is a day away. The Greenway is over there. River's there. You have some rolling hills, and then a big hill, and then Fornos down in this lower area. Okay.
And so does the trail that we've been riding on with the ruts. Does that continue east of this little
It actually
homestead place?
it comes in this way, then heads
Yeah.
into the and then this is it right here. And then it ends out here somewhere.
Okay, so basically the tracks were from these folks coming and
Right.
going to the rivers.
And they have another tread that goes out to the Greenway that way.
Okay.
Another track, I should say. Something they help create to help them get to and from
Yeah. Yeah.
there and back again.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So what are you thinking, Kellen?
Yeah, I'm just following what they're doing right now.
Artemis?
Waiting to see what happens.
All right, so you guys ride around. Get on your
Mhm.
horses, you take a ride around. They a couple younger ones will wave at you and but they don't call you over. There's like, hey, thanks. They go back to working. Collins Farm, the guy just looks up, does whatever he's doing. You come around the mill, and you can see there's several wagons there, and there you can see large, looks like crates. They're the kind that will store grain. They have an inner liner that they built, and they're sealed so they can store grain. They're preparing since it's autumn, close to full harvest season. Actually, they're in
Yeah.
harvest season, so they're harvesting and milling so they can take it down to the Greenway before the full winter hits in December. So it's like early September right now. And you ride around, other than that one spot over in Collins, thing, and it's here, where the ground has been.
Do you guys want to talk to the guy that lost the cow?
Yeah, yeah, might not hurt. That's Colin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can ride over,
Okay. So you
and
ride over.
talk to him.
Yeah. What? What? I'm sorry. Gets up from a cow. What is it that I can do for you?
Well, we're hoping we could get some information about when your cow was taken.
About a month ago. She's and he's struggling, and he gets mad for a second, stumps his foot, stands up. It's been a month. Damn it. Had that cow for
And
a decade.
and did you notice anything like when it happened? Did you notice like noises or?
No. Went to bed. Noise woke me up midnight, like every night. Then I go back to bed. Wake up in the morning. I go out and I'm like, why are there only two cows? It should be three, and of course it's Bessie. I'm going to see where the tracks are, and the ground's wiped clean. Like, who does that? No fox or wolf will do that. I will say
No,
though,
it doesn't seem so, does it?
no, I will say though, dire wolves. It's a big to pull Bessie. That must have been a dire.
Hmm.
Are you
Yes.
here to purchase cheese, by the way? And he points over some wheels. I can sell you
Oh,
the wheels.
perhaps, yes.
I can give you a silver wheel, and they're like this big.
Oh, I think we should get some cheese. I look at the
Yeah.
others.
It might be nice to add that to our
Yeah.
Oh, do
our
you want
rations.
the blue, or do you want the normal brie cheese?
Uh,
I think
well, what do you think, Artemis?
To go with these apples, I mean, probably brie.
Ah,
Cheese and apples.
good. Pulls out the says 2 silver.
Make a nice dessert.
And looks
Yeah, I'll
funny. Oh, you do it.
It's a big wheel. It's a big cheese wheel.
It's about this big.
nice.
That thick.
yeah, I'll
It's about the size of
him
an old Big Mac, but bigger.
Yeah, yeah.
Old school
I'll
Big
give
Macs
him
were like
2
this.
silver then. I have it here somewhere.
Man, when Big Macs were real burgers. Okay. All right.
So was Betsy just in a pen?
She's right here. And he points at the little space where you can see there's buckets hanging on the fence there. And the strap, she said, that was broken, like somebody tore it.
But the fence itself was
Oh, fence wasn't disturbed. The fence is about yay high to your shoulder.
It's odd that they come so close to you and right under your nose.
Well, I wouldn't say it was under my nose, but it probably was when I was asleep.
Have you ever stayed up at around the rumbling time and looked up?
I did that for some time, but stopped worrying about it. I consider it an alarm to go use the restroom and come back to bed.
Oh, geez. All
Works
right.
out
Well,
that way.
yeah. I think I'm out of questions.
I look around.
Yeah.
I just tilted
I
out.
look around the ground, see if I can catch a glimpse of anything.
Roll perception or hunting.
Hunting is 7. Oh, they're both +7. Okay. 19.
Okay, so the ground looks depressed. Where the one thing they can't
Oh,
get
is
rid of.
sad?
No, no, no. There are some.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes, the ground looks depressed because whatever was
it's,
standing there was huge. The the
that's a double
impressions
yes.
the impressions that are left there are bigger than your head. But
Oh,
the ground was, in such a way a train hunter probably would have noticed it. Most people would not, but the ground whatever was here was big and it was standing against the fence and they had turned around and walked away to the southeast.
like a big
Did it?
troll walking
Yeah, I was
around.
thinking the rumor we heard about the giant troll. It
But
maybe eats milk cows too.
but how would it wipe the tracks clean? Or is it one big track? Is it a footprint?
Yes, footprints.
And it looks
Negative.
like possibly, I mean, it's not like a big cow print. It's like a big, like humanoid
print.
footprint. Yeah.
There we go.
A pair of them.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, so 2 feet. Or 2 pair or just 1 pair?
One pair.
Okay,
2 feet.
okay.
2
Yeah.
feet, one pair.
so,
There we go.
so this
Which direction?
probably has
Southeast.
been feeding off them for a while. It's taking something every week,
Mm-hmm.
So it went southeast.
southeast.
A chicken would not satisfy it.
Bro, it's chicken.
Well, I mean, it would
If
want
it's
more sooner, probably, but
could he be feeding the direwolf? Maybe he's taking direwolves as a pet, and he's feeding the direwolves. I don't know.
well, he'd
I'm
be
out of-
feeding himself, I think. If it's a
Like I said,
giant
if it's a
troll,
giant troll, like a chicken,
that they eat a lot.
yeah, but one chicken, not the whole pan disappears, just one chicken, right?
Well, maybe he does have a pet he feeds once in a while with something. I don't
Yeah,
know, but
right. It's a bit odd, but we know that definitely a troll or a giant something. Okay.
yeah. Well, we're not seeing wolf prints, we're seeing troll prints, so or
Yeah.
something like it.
Yeah. So every night it comes, but
Yeah.
only a few things disappeared. Like it's not like
It's not
It's
like every night, it's every week, I guess.
Yeah, this
no,
is
but
So it
the
seems
rumblings it
about
says
weekly.
happens every night.
Oh yeah, the rumblings, those are, I think, something different maybe.
Oh, because I thought the rumblings
Some,
maybe just be the troll walking, you know.
well, maybe. But walking at midnight every night, I mean,
Do they the animals are just gone or they're
Yes,
the
gone.
no blood, like something was killed in that space.
No, just
It
gone.
was just taken.
Yeah.
Well, when was the last time that one of the animals got taken?
Last week it was a chicken from points that the
No,
farm.
how many days ago? How many nights?
About seven.
So it should be due
yeah,
tonight or
might be
tomorrow night.
due. Yep.
Possible.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right, I'm ready to sit and see what the result is.
So the cow is from his and the chicken's from where?
The chicken is from this farm over here.
And then what else was taken?
They've taken goats.
And where's that from?
The goat is from this over here.
Oh.
It's kind of like he's shopping, you know.
Hmm.
Over here, Piggly Wiggly, staying. You got Piggly Wiggly in Canada?
No, we don't. Or at least not here in BC.
Gotcha. Piggly Wiggly is kind of a off-brand here in the States.
It's that old one. It's been around for a long, long time.
Of a what, sorry?
A long time.
Old one.
Oh,
It's been around. Piggly Wiggly was an old Southern
franchise?
grocery store chain.
Oh, it's a
I
grocery
think.
store. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kroger's the big brand.
Yeah, no, we don't have that
Yeah.
one either.
What big grocery stores do you have up there?
We have like Superstore,
Okay.
which
Albertsons, do you have
Walmart.
those?
Walmart doesn't count. That's not a grocery store.
Do you have an Albertsons? I know out west they have those
What?
out in our west.
Albertsons.
Albertsons.
Albertsons? No, I don't think we have that here either.
Huh.
Yeah, most of our grocery stores are like chains, franchise chains.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, and most of them are owned by Canadians, I think,
Yeah, no, we
except
have.
for Walmart.
Of course, that's why it doesn't.
Okay, sorry.
No,
Okay.
I'm joking. Why isn't it?
All right, so maybe the troll has helpers, and that's why they take chickens sometimes.
Maybe,
'Cause-
yeah,
And somebody who's helping to try to cover up the footprints.
yeah.
Maybe it's part of a raiding group out of Fornost or something.
Conspiracy.
Yeah,
All right, what do you guys want to do?
yeah.
All
I just don't
right.
know if it's related to the like you said, like the rumblings. Well, I guess we could wait
Well,
until midnight.
Wait and see. Yeah, see what it seems like.
Do you stay in your hut?
Well, that's the highest vantage point, right?
Correct. I would-
And it's gonna be coming.
This is
So the footprint was going southeast.
yeah, this way.
So we're like about 300 feet from his farm, the
Yeah,
Collins farm.
that'd be accurate, if not more. Maybe 3.
So that's like a football field.
Yeah, we can still see. That's
So-
easily still seeable,
Yeah, it's 30.
especially if it's something big.
Yeah, it's 30 meters. Not that far.
Yeah. It's
So
strange
maybe
that
if we each of us kind of pick a spot on the hillside,
yeah,
during a watch,
yeah.
Okay.
and
It's just
the others can try to sleep.
It's. Do they have any dogs
They do not.
running around?
They don't. There are no dogs.
They need dogs, don't they?
Every farm should have dogs, but they
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
Right? Because like to me, that's so strange that like a troll, will potentially be a troll, walks into this freaking thing and no one notices. No one's up at. No one's like a night
Yeah.
owl.
No one
Well,
is like, hey, you know what? I'm tired of them taking my chickens, so I'm gonna stay up all night and watch who
Right.
it is.
Yeah,
No
exactly.
one has the common sense kind of stuff. That's what's in my head. Like, what? Why?
Yeah.
So
Well, like Sam said earlier, they just don't care.
yeah, that's what it seems like. But I don't know. I think I go back to if they don't care and they want they're content with, living how they're living is fine. But we're on our way past this, and this could be something that could be an issue for us later. So just take it as information.
yeah.
Should we like try to
can
deal with it?
see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the plan?
Well, so like what Anwin said, well, can spread out.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Pick a spot on the map.
Okay. So this is all hill over here, or is it just this is a hill?
That is a hill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, let me erase that.
Yeah, Control Z will get rid of it. There you go.
So where were they saying, yeah, you can stay here tonight?
In the hut.
Yeah, we're staying
where you
here.
were before.
This
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
full circle.
That's where you are.
Gotcha, thank you.
Yep.
Well, so
Then
Yeah, and
maybe I'll go over
that's
here.
up on a hill. So I was thinking if we kind of,
Whoops. That's a pretty
well,
ugly looking sea.
you have really good eyesight, right? Don't you have
Yeah,
something
yeah.
that gives you like really good eyesight?
Well,
I mean, especially good.
I have keen eye, but that's only for like perception type roles in dim light and stuff like that. Like I have nothing that like lets me see far away.
I mean, you do have your magical successes.
Yeah.
So there's
Yeah.
that, and then setting up there. But you never know. You never
Yeah,
know.
so I'll set up over there.
where's another high point? I
mean,
don't know. I guess I could be on the ground. I could
or you
feel
could come here.
tremors.
I mean, look, that whole hill.
Yeah, anywhere on that ridge, I was
Yeah.
thinking too.
That's a big hill.
Yeah. Right, because a little square is the structure that we're staying in.
Well, then we can walk the roads at night too, right? To
Oh
kind
yeah,
of,
yeah. There's nothing stopping
right.
you from walking the road.
All right, hold on.
So like where I've stuck that little star is you can kind of see across
Yeah.
the settlement pretty well.
Yep. You got looks like 90 degrees from the cherry farm to the farmsteads, the other farmsteads over here. So like draw this line here and draw that like that. So that's more like 120. You'll have 120 all the way
Yeah,
across.
so I'll be like looking kind of like this way.
Yeah.
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 And then
Whoops.
yeah, you got crossing fields of fire there. Cool. That works. All right. So while you guys are up there, Segward, um,
Oh
gets
yeah.
good ready for you guys. And he just, kind of sits in the middle, looking back and forth in the different
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
two different
Okay.
areas just to kind of supplement. And yeah, all right. Well, beautiful night. Let's just chill right here. Can we do a break? If you guys don't mind?
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go
Be back.
get some more from
Yeah. Go get some water.
that too.
Yep.
Thank you for the water suggestion. I'll see you in a minute. All right. So as you eat your cheese and your apples, Artemis, oh, I guess I should have the map.
Is she back?
I don't know. I guess I could have waited. I'm sorry. There you go. There we go. So, let's do perception checks, guys, while you're up on the hill.
Perception. Is this still considered a double or advantage?
No, because this is outside of the journey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not the travel rules.
Yeah, we're in the
I
adventuring,
failed.
we're in
Oh,
the adventuring phase right now. What'd you roll, Artemis?
I
A
rolled a
5 on the
20.
dice.
Oh,
Oh,
5
sorry.
on the die? Okay. Say again, Ron?
I
Callan?
got 22.
22. Okay. And Anwin?
24.
Guess I should do for Mr. Sigward. He's passed out eating that cheese. Um,
He had a mead with it.
a little bit too much cheese. Put him to sleep.
Oh, I
Okay.
should have asked for some honey to dip my apples into it.
There we go.
Mm.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
Callan, you rolled the 20, what?
22.
And then Anwin rolled.
24.
Okay. So, out here somewhere, you see something moving away.
Oh, just south of. Oh, okay, that way.
Large thing moving away.
Moving away.
Yeah.
Oh, so he was already there?
Thing.
Hmm.
Thing describes thing.
Big, huge, hulking creature. Taller than your horses.
Oh, I have my sense. Maybe I should do that. Is it true? Oh no, it's only is a troll, not orc.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So I won't
mean,
detect it.
I mean, we think it's troll.
Yeah.
Could be troll, yeah.
We
Rumor
suspect it
says it's a
could
troll.
be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, should we get on our horses and chase it down?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
All right.
Funny that the one night we spend here, we figure it out. This has
Yeah.
been going on for weeks.
Well, that's because the
and
rest of them didn't
nobody's-
care. They didn't care.
Clearly it's being quite sneaky.
I mean, they're farmers. They're not people with swords and bows,
Yeah. But
They're not looking for trouble.
they should be
No.
protecting their livelihood.
Yeah.
You would
that's-
think, yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it hasn't impacted them yet. It's kind of like human nature until it hits them hard. No.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
so they you guys head on your horses and head out.
Do
down
we
the
feel the
hill.
rumblings?
It is not quite midnight yet.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so you're right. This happens separately than
Right.
that thing.
So you guys are head out. Do you guys show me on the map which way you guys go?
Well, same direction. I was over here.
Right. You
So
were
yeah,
there.
I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go. Do, 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 do.
Yeah, I'm
Parallel
gonna
to
give
it.
her a little bird whistle and let you guys know to get your attention and make sure you see this thing.
Sigurd kind of
And I'll go over and like rat pin one with my.
Oh, it opens an eye. Like what? What are we doing?
There's something over there.
What's over there? There. Where's and he looks around. There. Where?
Get up.
Okay,
I'll show you.
I'm up.
And I
Uh,
point.
okay, grabs the horse. Who am I following?
The big thing.
Okay, hops on a horse, takes off. Who's the orange arrow? Is that Artemis?
That's me.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going that way. All right. Let's roll some 20s. See, we're in the middle of a chase.
Yeah. Oh, that's not the right arrow.
No,
19 on the die. What are we adding to it?
Your Dex.
6,
oh, we're adding D20 plus Dex.
Correct.
23.
Yes, okay.
Oh,
I got, what was that, plus 4, 18.
18. Okay. So, to head of the chase over some fields, you come down into a rocky little area, and then when you get to the top of it, you can see this hulking figure in a penned-in area. He's got a little hut, and in the penned-in area, you can see a cow, a couple chickens, and he's kind of standing there with wide eyes, glinting in the starlight. Oh, hello. Oh, well, he looks over. Looks over at the chicken. Storia, we got company. Near the chicken cluck.
It's talking to the chicken.
Correct.
What the
Okay.
heck? Oh, okay.
And where is this little pen?
It's to the southeast. It's in a little rocky piece of land. It's
So all the animals are there. They're not eaten.
no, and oh yeah, the goat's sitting there chewing on some greens, which that he happened to bring and drop in front of it.
And does this thing look like a troll?
It does. It's a big guy, and then you hear a "Croak," and you see an egg pop out underneath and then roll down a little chute, and he picks it up and he goes like an egg, holds it out.
Oh God. I wonder if this is related to the other dude that we helped. Was that a troll too? That was a troll, wasn't it?
It's a troll.
I was a troll.
Is this bigger than that troll?
This guy's big. It's a
This
big,
guy's big.
a big dude. He's twice the
Related.
So
Well,
are
if
we
they're-
all kind of caught up to
Yeah.
Kellen?
I think all of you are
Okay.
standing there like, what's
Yeah.
going on in the world?
Say,
Trolls
Yeah.
are bad.
Yeah, and these guys are like, he's offering us eggs.
Yeah, he's holding out an egg in his hand. In fact, he comes over to the edge of the thing and he kind of just pulls his body up and he holds the egg up to the master elf. Now, if it has a black spot, you can't eat it.
Mm-hmm.
Although Pastoria doesn't have a rooster, so I don't think she could do that. And
So, what's your story?
what do you mean? And he
Why are
comes
you
over-
stealing, or why are you taking these animals from the humans?
What do you mean taking? I didn't
Well, the
take any.
chicken, the goat, the pig, the horse, or no, the cow.
He walks over to the cow, and he picks her up, and he does like that, and he's like, he hits the bucket. He says, "That took some practice." And he's hitting the bucket, puts her down, holds up some milk. Would you like some milk?
No, thank you.
Puts the milk back down over in the corner, and you see a churning thing. Big. This one's big though, giant troll size. We make some butter. Yeah.
You didn't take these animals from the people living over there?
No, they traded them to me.
They traded.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's complicated.
Oh, gosh. Hi.
What's your name?
My name?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they just call me that guy. But you give me a name.
You don't have a name?
No, they just call me that guy. The
That guy?
orcs used to call me ugly, but my mom.
Used to.
Yeah, my mom did too.
Your you don't work for the orcs anymore?
Oh man, after what they did to my cousin, oh, they put chains in his eyes, these large spikes in his feet, and these swingy things for arms. It was terrible. Oh man.
Is your cousin, and I point to the foremost, is your cousin over there?
No, no, no. He's far. Yeah, on the other side in the Misty Mountains.
Oh.
I ran away. I mean, they can fight that battle. I don't want to fight with them. Coming up on the ground, and there's elves and dwarves, and I don't do that. Just came here.
So these guys never mentioned trading. Well, they didn't even mention a troll.
So they told you about me?
No.
Oh, well,
No.
that's
They
good.
told us the animals were disappearing.
So if they don't know the trade you're speaking of. They don't know
They
why
don't?
why their animals are.
Why are they lying?
Well, what do you give them in exchange for these
Oh,
animals?
hold on. And he goes over to like pulls it over. You see, he pulls out a big bucket of butter, puts it up. That.
You give them butter?
Look at all that. It's a big. I mean, it's big.
Yes, big.
That they cook with that. It's got animal fat in it. It's amazing. Take a finger.
Okay. Well, do you walk over and trade it with them, or do you leave it with them in the middle of the night?
Well, I mean, I was leaving a supply in a hole in the field, and I ran away. Then you guys showed up. I don't know. I'll stay in the hole in the sun because the sun looks up. Sun hurts, so I just hide in the hole until it's time to come home.
Feel like I'm
Wait.
taking crazy pills.
You stay in a hole over in the fields?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Yeah, Anne kind of scratching her head.
Well, they came here. That was my home. Okay, I mean this is the daytime thing, but that was my home. And they came and they started digging everything up, and I come up, what are you doing? And they came at me with pitchforks, and they flicked some of them away, and, knocked this other person away, and it just became this big fight. And I'm like, you're poking me. He stopped.
So you were here before they put up these homes.
Yeah.
Mm,
So they thought I was gonna eat them. So he smiles a big grinning smile. So I said, if you don't eat, I'll take a cow, a chicken, and a goat. If you don't eat me, or excuse me, I won't eat you. Sometimes I say things backwards because my common is bad. He says, I won't eat you if you give me a cow, a goat, and some chickens. And he points
pig.
to 2 chickens. And he goes, now the one guy was mad. He didn't want to give up. He didn't want to give up Nora. He points at the cow. At
Isn't it
all.
called Betsy?
I don't know. That's Nora. Now, from where you're standing, you can see a little thing hanging, and it has
Yeah.
a bee on it.
Yeah. Okay. Nora, but Betsy. Okay.
That's my Nora. That's her on her head.
Okay.
So, I mean, we do what we can, right? I mean, are you guys going to kill me now? He kind
No.
of looks up at you because it
No.
would be a bad fight. And he looks over at the Spike Club on the side. I don't want to do that. I want to smash elven heads or even humans or yeah, humans. You guys are all humans. I don't want to do that.
Um,
And then I had to throw, and then the cow would get upset, stressed out, won't be able to milk no more. It's terrible.
yeah, we don't particularly want to fight you. We thought there was a problem here, but it doesn't sound like there is.
So do you ever walk around when the sun is out?
No, that's not
It
help.
hurts?
It hurts.
So how do you hide your tracks at night?
And he reaches his hand up on where you're standing and goes like this, like that.
You just scruff it with your hand.
Uh-huh.
Huh.
So how did you
Uh,
chase me? Never mind. And so what are you four doing in the area? Are you here to trade with them too?
No, we're just passing through.
Takes the butter. Where are you passing through to?
Well, we've heard there's problems at Fornost. Have you been
Yeah.
over there?
His eyes go wide. Be careful. Darkness is taking over, and his gets real serious. His inflections are gone, and his manner of speech changes. And he said it's dangerous there.
Hmm.
We'll find things that will turn your heart black and your mind insane. Do what you need to do there and leave. And then he comes back to himself. Oh, I'm sorry.
You were possessed for a second there.
Was I? Possessed by who or what? He looks under his leg.
Do you hunt dire wolves?
No, they're nasty. They're like hyenas. They eat whatever they can get their hands on.
Would there be another troll around here?
And he points towards the direction of Fornos. Yeah,
Okay.
those guys. I don't like them. They're not. We don't have the same mother.
Hmm.
I don't claim them.
Well, maybe we should take you with us and wake up this homestead.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Well, so that we can figure out what's going on here.
I just told you.
Well, yeah, we hear your side of the story, but their side of the story is a little bit different.
Well, the cows and chicken and the goat. That's not enough proof.
No, I believe you. It's like,
Well, at least he's not eating them.
Yeah.
He's using
Oh
them like
yeah,
they do.
no, I don't have to eat them. And he points at a carcass over on the side. Just that's an elk right there. You see the big horns.
okay.
Okay, hey, if you broil them in the butter, I learned that from the old lady on the hill.
Elsa.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, the one with the weird veins in her legs.
Yeah, Auntie Elsa.
NTL, yes, Auntie, yes. Just like that.
Wow.
So she taught you how to make butter?
I mean, they told me just do this for a long time, and it'll make butter. And I looked at it, it was plain. I'm like, gotta add something to that. So I took the
Why?
animal fat, boiled it up, poured it in there, and just mixed it up. Oh, nice and rich.
So why don't any of them mention this?
What?
I know. Apparently, no one wanted to tell us this.
Wouldn't people keep their secrets?
Yeah,
I
apparently.
guess.
And others want to be involved, get into people's drama and secrets. It looks over at Artemis.
Nope.
Well, I think
I
we
guess we
solved
should have
this.
just rode through.
Yeah. Although we do want to know what's happening at midnight. Is it
Yeah.
midnight yet?
Sound? Oh, that's just and he stops and his face grows dark. That's them.
Well, don't stop there.
That's them. And he points towards Fornos.
That's what?
That's them. Venerating
Fornos?
venerating the he who shall not be named.
Are they digging?
No, it's not digging.
It's a ritual.
One time years ago, a whole bunch of trolls got together and they had all this alcohol and they were getting drunk and getting crazy. Mind you, there were some people that came through and took some of the alcohol too. I don't know what happened, but I was off on the other side watching, and they were just having this big celebration. There was a lot of noise. I just said, no, forget them, not me, and walked away.
So this is a big party.
Yeah, I don't know if I would call it a party. Parties are happy. This was dangerous.
With alcohol.
There a lot of trolls died that night.
Oh yeah, so it is
They
like
were-
you said, like a ritual.
They were blamed for something that I don't know if they had anything to do with it, but some kegs turned up missing. Oh man, I wrote a 20 on.
Okay. Well, it's midnight. We might as well just go back to bed and leave in the morning.
Well, it's close to midnight, I guess.
Yeah, we should experience whatever happens at midnight and then, like you say, go to bed and leave in the morning.
Yeah, because these guys are idiots.
Do you go back to the village?
I don't know. I almost want to rather stay with the freaking troll.
Yeah, at least he was up front with us.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, definitely a solid point.
are you guys having this conversation out loud?
Sure, why not? Yeah.
He goes, "Oh,
Yeah.
I got a leg of elk left.
Oh,
I can roast that up for you guys." And he runs over and he pulls out a large knife, cuts it, and slices it.
oh.
And the thing is he pulls out an axe and it leaves the bone in, so it turns into
Mm.
T-bones. And he pulls out this large grate, moves some rocks, throws some wood in there, and lights it up, catches fire, takes a bit, catches fire, and starts frying up some steaks. And then he looks at all four of you each in turn, grabs a finger full of butter and puts it on each steak. Just wait,
Mm.
Well,
Okay.
I'll take out the cheese
Yeah.
and the apples and say, yeah, we've got a little bit we can provide.
He says, "Come on down." He says, "Just keep the horses over there. I haven't had horse in a while. I might get tempted. Just
Hey.
keep 'em over there.
Definitely.
Horse meat is pretty good, especially around the haunches." And he comes back and sets the steaks out. He says, and he pokes at one and he kind of holds it like not sure what. I don't. And he grabs.
Well, there's like no plates.
No, he just does this.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I'll
Yeah,
grab one.
well,
Yeah. Yeah.
And
take
he
a
does.
knife and poke it and take it over
Yeah,
right to eat.
Yeah, and he does take a raw piece and throws it in his mouth and crunches it down with the bone and all.
Mm.
Yum.
Have you tried cooking it to eat?
I mean, I know you people don't like raw stuff, so I cooked it for you.
Wow.
Found that
Yeah,
out the
this
hard
is
way.
better hospitality than we got from these villagers.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So yeah, here feeds you guys, gives you any says, "Do you have a cup that you're not using?
Cup?
An extra cup. Just
I
one.
probably have a cup.
I don't know if I have a cup. Let me check.
It's part of my
Oh.
ration stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose it's part of our mess kit type deal.
Yeah, the mess kit. That's what
All
I was
right,
trying to
all right.
think
Yeah.
of.
So he grabs a cup, an extra cup from each of you, grabs some of the butter, shaves it off the top, hands it to each of you.
No.
So all four of you has this cook with that. This is just
Oh.
a little bit, just put it on. And
Well,
it
we
does-
need
it's very-
fast food.
Huh?
We
Yeah.
need fast food.
So it's a very rich, fatty butter,
Mm-hmm.
almost like lard, almost.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it has that milk texture and taste.
Mm.
Because Nora puts out some good milk, and he does pour you guys each in your other cup, pours milk. Here you go. It's not pasteurized. I'm sorry.
Nope.
So after you guys are sitting there eating, you hear the rumble come from the east, northeast specifically. And he looks up and he looks that way and he looks at the four of you and says, "Yeah." And I mean, he literally says, "Yeah." And then you hear the rumble as you listen to it, you realize those are drums.
I was gonna say, yeah, probably drums.
And even though the place is an hour away, the sound is carrying for a long way.
Mm.
And it goes on for almost an hour
Oh, wow.
and then ends. Comes to a crescendo and then just stops.
Do you know, are they doing some kind of ritual? I'll glance
Oh,
over
yeah.
that way and then I'll look back
Oh,
at
yeah.
the troll.
They're venerating their he just waves his hand, ...
Hmm. You're making me less and less want to go there, but yeah.
Well, good luck. Be safe. Cook some
Thank
butter.
you.
And insight from the GM. Butter is very good at greasing things.
Yeah. Sure is.
Write down, you guys got butter.
Gives us butter, yep. I wrote it down.
1 cup of troll butter.
That is surely
We each have a cup of troll butter, right?
Artemis, don't forget to write that down.
Roll butter.
Quotations, butter.
Yeah, come in handy later on is my guess.
Maybe.
Assuming.
Once we get captured and wear manacles, we can Rub some butter on our arms and slip out.
Butter someone up.
Yeah.
He's like, here, have some butter so I can get compliments
Yeah.
later and so
Yeah.
that we can cash you on to the next level.
Or
Like,
maybe,
I'd
yeah,
like
maybe
to
we should.
cash in my troll butter now. Can we pass this encounter?
Yeah, we should lather ourselves in troll butter before the battle,
That's a good
so
idea.
so that when they try to capture us, we'll just slip out.
That's what we do in fights, right?
My eyes hurt.
Um,
Mm.
I was thinking if we just went to the mill and got some of the flour, we could, you know, have
Mm,
make
make
like
bread.
apple crisp or cake or something. We got apples, butter,
Oh,
milk.
yeah, we're collecting the ingredients, aren't we? We have like
Yep.
a full Danish or something at this
Yeah.
point.
Sonia,
Yes. Uh,
the GM is giving you clues.
that you're hungry?
No, make a pie. Anyway, all right. So night passes, the sun is starting to come up, and he says, "I gotta go back to my hole. I'm sorry."
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
wait. And it's been a wonderful night, thank you. And he goes over and he feeds Bessie. He makes sure the chickens are set, closes up the coop, covers it up, and it's like he has this setup where he could take the tarp or something similar, like um I want to say almost like wool, not wool, a giant piece of leather, but on top of the leather you see moss. So he pulls it down and you can't see it from
Oh, camel.
look at it like, oh wow, you know.
Huh.
Says and the foxes in the area know if they come here, I'll turn them into
Mm,
butter. So he starts heading back to the direction. Do you guys
into
follow?
his hole.
Yeah, we'll follow him.
Okay, so he goes back to the that hole, um, and sure enough, he lifts up a rock. It's under some dirt. He kind of shimmies in there. He looks at you guys and he brings it down, and you can see his eyes, and he winks, and it goes down, and the rock drops.
Have a
Good
good
night.
sleep.
Yeah.
So
By this
All
time,
right.
are people starting to wake up?
sun's coming up. You can hear people moving around.
Hmm. I don't want to give that guy any of your mom's apple pie. Not the
He
troll, but
doesn't
that
deserve it.
but that one
Yeah.
guy that gave you
Was
apples.
so excited about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Artemis.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we have enough ingredients to now we have grocery shopping.
We just need an oven.
Need oven.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I want to even say anything to these guys. Let's just ride out.
Siegfried
Yeah.
got a pan and says, "Dude, you're making this." Anyway, so you guys just leave.
Pancake. Apple pancake.
Yeah.
There we go. That's
Siegfried says,
perfect. That's
"Let's
good.
do it. Apple pancakes, and then we leave."
We got
Oh,
eggs,
yeah.
milk,
All right.
butter. If we
I
get
can
some
do that.
flour.
We need maple syrup.
Where?
Yep.
I don't know. We need some.
You know
Honey.
what? We can't get any anymore down here. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah, he sells tariffs.
But no, no. I mean, you guys, food's made.
Yeah.
Everything's great. You kind of avoid the people.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you guys head out.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Moving on.
What a strange encounter that was.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely different.
Well, quiet before the storm, didn't you say that?
Yeah.
Okay. So you head out. You're coming this way. Coming this way.
Yeah.
And this is obviously a big. Actually, no, you're not. Is that right? That's not the right.
It looks like it's mirrored.
Yeah, that's not the right.
This is as a
Yeah, it's wrong. Let me get the other.
different.
Let me get the other one. That's wrong.
Hmm.
What do you call it? It's in the wrong place. This is the one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. There you go. That's the one you're used to. So you guys are coming from the southeast this way. The tower you guys were at with here, I believe the palace is in here, isn't it? Somewhere in there.
No, it wasn't. Yeah,
I don't know. You guys tell me.
I thought it was like here.
You
Was
got
that
it?
Yeah.
wasn't that what we were told?
Okay.
Yep, it's that one right in here, I thought.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Is it that?
Mhm.
Because that's what he said, it was on the west end where that
Yeah.
Mhm.
structure was, whatever. I can't
I'm
remember
just-
if it was a
Yeah,
palace or what it
I'm
was.
just throwing out there to see what the players remember. Okay. Talk to me
Yeah,
about
it was
your
over
approach.
here.
Talk to me about your approach.
So we're coming from
The west.
like due west.
Southwest, or we're
West.
just
The
west? Okay.
West.
All right, so this terrain is all steep.
Hills.
It goes up.
Yeah, it's all elevation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it goes up.
Okay, do you guys want me to do the
With the perception thing?
Yeah.
What time of day is it?
It is towards it's not second breakfast, it's after that. 1 second. I'll tell you. It is 11 Z's by the time you get there.
11 a.m.
11 Z's. So that would
So
be
it would last for 8 hours, you said?
7. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, it depends on what I do. So if I do the one option is for 1 hour, you can each get a +10 to your stealth check.
Mm.
And then it lasts for an hour, your stealth. And then if I do a magical success, it says the creatures also leave behind no tracks or other traces of their passage for that hour.
Okay.
The
That might be
other
most.
option,
That might be the most useful right now. I'm just thinking because
Yeah.
we're trying to be stealthy, get in there, place the crown,
Mhm.
get
and get
out.
out.
Yeah, because the other one is an increase to your passive perception.
Yeah,
It lasts 8 hours, but
no bonus to
The hour
stealth.
no, right.
stealth bonus, I think would be
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like my stealth
Alright.
is already pretty good, but having an extra +10 to it would be phenomenal.
Yeah, because I'm not real stealthy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Big word is it's +6, but he'd be okay with it. Well, wait, what is everybody else?
I'm
Mine's
+8.
a +5.
So +6,
Plus
8, +5.
8. Is it warded? Is this a warded land? This is not my warded land.
It's on the edge of it.
On the edge of it. So if not, then it's just 8.
Yeah. But that said, right now Sigurd is the lowest, right? Or is that Anwin?
That's me, I think. I had a
you-
+5.
So you definitely need it. The +8 should be enough, right?
I feel so, but yeah. Oh, so you can only give it to 3 people?
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
It says choose a number of creatures equal to your check minus the terrain DC. Minimum 1, which can include yourself.
So it's 20 is the DC.
So
Yeah.
you said this is right outside of my warded land?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I just keep it the 3 of you, I think. And even I can hang back if it's that if it's that
Well, if anybody's gonna hang back, it should be Sigurd
stealthiness.
because there is no Sigurd here, really, technically.
Well, that's the thing, yeah.
So let's see. Spend 1 hour in a craft slot to make the wisdom check. Wisdom. Oh, explore, it says. So my explore is a +8. So I rolled a 19. So
Yeah, that's pretty good.
it's a 27.
So 7 people? Is that what I'm
Yeah,
understanding?
so 7 people could.
Oh, wow.
So you got it for everybody.
Yeah.
So it's +10?
+10
Awesome.
to the stealth.
Yeah.
And yep.
All right. So
For 1 hour.
But I could make it a magical success. instead
So
and say we leave no tracks or other traces
oh,
of the
that's looking
passage
really
of
good.
our passage. So
That's a
that
good
might be better.
Better.
And that'll use I have more magical successes available, so I'm
Right.
not using them all.
So
Right.
you
If
pull
you're
out
gonna go big. Yeah.
so you pull out some sage and some herbs and you concoct your you make your concoction that's going to help everybody become more stealthy and everything, and maybe blow smoke. I don't know. I'm coming up with some strange things.
Yeah.
Anyway, you do what you do, and everybody's covered with this aura of, or not aura, with this feeling that you guys could move silently, and make, Shokozugi, the ninja from the 80s, blind that he can't see you guys moving. Okay. All right. So yeah, I would have a 33 with Sigurd on its stealth. That's the number that I rolled plus 6 plus the 10 you just gave him. Oh no, it's a magical success.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So I don't need that.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys are just, you're quiet.
Yeah.
All right. So which way do you go? Can somebody point that out?
Well, we should try to see if we can find a hole through the wall to get into that
There's a
first
hole
outer
here.
wall, right?
There's a
Yeah.
hole there.
Oh, those holes right there?
There's a hole there.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
then let's go in.
There.
So I think this area, like right here, is less, see how this point comes down here?
Yeah.
It's not as steep as what's here,
Correct. These are
right? So
steep. Those are really steep. That's almost a cliff.
yeah, so these are a better angle to come up, I think.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
And then we could try going along, to go along the wall, like to come in here or to go along and come in here,
Yeah, I
whichever.
like that. I like that one better.
The northern one.
The western one.
So you come up the spur, slowly but surely, leaving no tracks, making no sound. You come around that corner. Somebody roll perception.
Perception.
Well, there is no order.
I rolled 18 plus 8 is 26.
I need to know order of who's going in.
I can go first, I guess.
I
Okay.
think I'll go third. You have better eyes than I do to be able to check up beyond.
All right. So
And then, so what is Sigurd?
Sigurd
He's
is a
As a
messenger.
messenger, but what like is
He's more like a bard slash valor bard.
Which is what?
A valor bard,
He-
they can fight, but they're more skill monkeys,
Okay.
and he has the ability to give that bardic inspiration. Like
oh yeah. Well, maybe he should go second then,
he
and then
can.
I'll take the rear.
He's also got advantage versus not undead fear.
Oh.
Oh, maybe he should go
Okay.
first.
Yeah, he has advantage versus larger creatures when fighting them.
Oh wow.
He has folklore, tireless and swift, sneak attack, uncanny dodge. He needs it. Yeah. So like,
Got a little bit of rogue features.
Yeah. So either Anwin or Sigurd, I think first, second, Artemis, and then me.
Yeah, I think
That's fine.
Sigurd first,
Okay.
and then me, and then Artemis, and then you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, Sam gone?
Sam went muted.
I'm sorry,
Oh, there he is.
because I was mixing up.
Oh, okay.
Sigurd rolled a 22 on his perception. He comes through, comes around that corner there where the wall is. So you guys are like coming like this,
Mm-hmm.
I think. And then he stops short, pulls Anwin back, and Anwin, you peeked and you saw that there's a humanoid coming out of here and going this way.
Hmm.
Short, stocky, um, big horned hoods, shield in their back, swords in their hips. They head out that way. Um, you guys go around, or what do you do?
Well, we're looking for a way into
Into
this
yeah, into the
building,
keep.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so these walls are sturdy. Okay. There's ways to climb up if you want to.
But there's no door?
You don't see any doors on this side. No, these are the outer
Oh,
walls.
we would have to like go around
Right.
into the courtyard.
Yep. You are quiet.
Yeah, but it's
Maybe maybe you could go around the other side and just look up in the courtyard to see if there's anyone on that side.
Want to do that, Kellen?
which side?
To the south side, where that break in the wall is.
You mean like
Over
this
on
side,
this
this side over
side.
here?
Yeah.
You guys came up this way.
Okay. Yeah. No, yeah, I'll backtrack.
Okay, so you go that way. Sigurd moves out of the way so you can get through. You come around, and then you see break of the wall, break of the wall. Those goblins come back and go back in here.
This one?
No, the whole team, the whole patrol.
The host.
the
Oh,
whole
really?
host. Yeah, of them. Not host, like enough to be a problem.
Oh,
But this right here is also part of that wall. So this is closed off. You'd have to come in here to see.
and so were there windows?
There are the you see they have like arrow slits, but they also have large windows.
Okay. And how high is the first open window?
First window's like 3 stories up, but you
Three
see
stories.
the walls are cracked, crenellated, so you could think that you could climb up successfully.
Oh.
So the walls are old and cracked.
Do I recall if there was like a window like around here?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. I'm gonna go back this way,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna try and crawl up this wall here.
Okay, go ahead and roll
Eh,
athletics.
Roll a what, sorry?
Athletics.
Athletics?
Yeah, that's still there. Yep, I see it.
Athletics. 19.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
get up there
Hmm.
to the window and you look in. It's dark.
Dark.
Nothing to move.
I don't have. Oh. Oh yeah, there's no such thing as dark vision here. Do I hear anything?
Nothing. No sound.
Okay.
Nothing. Not even.
Well, I'm gonna climb into the window.
So you climb in. I'm thinking you told the rest of the group, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you see him climb in, goes in. It's quiet. The doorway into this small room. You're in what you think is the second story, even though it's three stories up. You're in what's second story because if you look down the stairs that are in this room, you can see down onto the ground where the stonework has been broken up, and you can see actual dirt. It's so old, it's cracked, and you see it. And that door is also missing. And when you look out, here is a walkway that kind of rings the courtyard, and in the courtyard there's a couple of buildings here. One of them is pretty big, and having seen human fortresses before, that's the bailey, the keep, and also it's probably the manor's house, whoever's the lord here, which should be the king.
Well, do I see any movement, any sign of life?
There is no signs of life.
Okay.
Oh,
No, so you said I saw a door, but that
doorway
door led to the inner courtyard?
yeah, It's busted open. So
Yeah.
you can look down the stairs and you can see the door that's there leads
Mhm.
out to the courtyard. The door
Right.
that's here leads to a walkway that overlooks the courtyard
Yeah. Yeah.
where those three buildings are sitting. And the Bailey itself is knocked down. It's just rubble. The um the manor type thing, the smaller building, that's kind of you can see into it, so it's been burnt. The other building, it's relatively intact. It's a rectangular building. Let me see. Hold on. Turn this off. It's pretty long. I want to say a couple 100 feet long, about 100 feet wide, and you can see the remains of a tower at the end. You think it's like a palace style building.
Okay.
There is a
I don't
courtyard
know. I don't know
there.
if I should just go and do that, or should I let the people in? See if I can find a way to let everybody else in. When I look down into the courtyard,
Mhm.
do I see like a double set of doors that might let people in to this
There is,
place?
yeah, there is. Hold on.
Where are those double doors?
Those doors are here. You guys haven't gone there.
Ah, shit. Of course it is.
Yeah. Makes sense, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
For something like this.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Now, you have a rope.
I was gonna say, I can always just drop a rope down
Okay.
and let them
So
climb.
he drops a rope, sets it, climb up with advantage on your athletics.
Athletics.
So 22 for Sigurd. He's able to climb up. He goes first. He gets up there. Anyone?
So athletics. Plus 6. I rolled a 16.
That's good enough. And what about you, Artemis?
Do not have that good of an athletics. Oh, well, today I do. Um, was 21.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. You get up. You're the last one up, Artemis. You get in. The
Mhm.
four of you are standing there in this wooden floor. It's old, creaking as you step across it. You see a stone stairs leading down to the open courtyard, and then you have the walkway up on this level. There is a roof, by the way, and there is stairs leading up to the top of the parapets.
Say quietly, crypt. We need to find the crypt.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll point to that big long hallway and I said, I
Palace.
think the palace is this way.
Okay.
So you guys go down the stairs and go out.
Yep.
So you go out and you go to the courtyard of this structure. And like I said, it's huge. That's 5 foot squares. It is
Ooh.
huge. Yeah. And these right here are the old walls. This used to be stairs here leading up to nothing now. So it's all fallen. If you guys head forward or look forward, you can see at the very end is this structure here. So this wall is intact on this end. And then you see here a large octagonal structure that's still standing.
That opening, does it look like the doors are smashed?
Yeah, they're smashed for sure. Yeah.
So I look around, do I still see nothing?
Nothing. Nothing. No life at all. Nothing. No birds, no
Okay.
crickets, no night bugs, no mice, nothing.
Let's we still have
Alright.
our past our stealth thing, right?
Yeah, it's 8 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just quickly run up to that doorway.
Right. So as you step in, who goes in first?
Again, probably same order. So Sigurd first.
Yeah.
Or Sigurd
Yeah.
steps in and stops and looks back at you. His eyes wide. His irises are huge as he grabs his arms as if he's just freezing.
Uh-oh.
Shadow.
Yeah.
Just by passing the barrier?
Just by passing that barrier. It hits him hard.
Mm.
And he looks at you guys as if anticipating what you want him to do.
Well, we have those flowers, plants.
That's true. I forgot about that.
You guys step in.
Yeah.
Okay.
It seems like this is the only way, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
So you step in. You see there's a broken circular stairway that was leading up. It's been knocked down, but it does lead down as well. Here, the feeling you get is just pure dread. Like something terrible happened here, something awful. People were massacred in this room. All of you gain
Yeah.
3 shadow.
3 shadow.
Correct.
Oh, 3, not 2. Oh, okay.
Correct.
Ooh.
Yep.
Well, should we take
Right there.
flower now and lower it by 1?
What do you guys think?
Well, when we get up to 4, then things start happening.
And you get to half. Actually,
Half your wisdom?
half your wisdom.
Yeah.
The score.
half of your wisdom.
Mine's 16, so I'll be up to 8.
Okay, mine's 13.
He's at 14.
Oh,
Very good.
wait.
Yeah, mine would be at 9, so
So you're pretty
um,
good for a little while, but
Yeah.
we don't want to risk it.
so what does the flower do exactly?
Removes 1 shadow.
Oh, is that the flower we got from?
Yeah, that I found.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yep. Yeah, we should
Yeah.
take some of that then.
Yeah, let's use it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys will use it. I'm gonna make him go to 2,
Get 2.
and then
Euthyllis plant. Yeah.
as you come forward in the darkness, you see that in this grand hall, this grand area, there's a crumpled statue on the floor next to the stairs, surrounded by rubble. Some of the exits of this area has been collapsed, and some lead out, into the outside. The statue depicts a regal armored figure of elvish features, with one hand risen in greeting. Even as it's laying there on its side, you can see that it's almost like it's greeting you. The other hand lies on the floor next to the statue's head. The statue is covered in dark stains.
Stains of
Muck. Just it's been defiled.
muck.
Yeah, it's been defiled.
Hmm.
Do I recognize the statue?
What?
Do I recognize the statue?
Arundel the Mariner.
Hmm.
One of your guys' great seamen. Elves being
Mm-hmm.
I mean. As you look at the statue, you can see there's a recess on the forehead, and you can see a band that's connected to that recess, almost like there's supposed to be a gem there. It's
Yeah.
missing.
Right on the statue.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I have the actual crown, not the ruby, right?
Correct. You have a crown. Somebody else have a ruby? I'm not sure.
I don't think. No, I think we just had the
I
one
don't
ruby,
think
right?
so. Yeah.
Okay.
But so I know that this is probably not the place for the crown yet.
No.
Okay.
What do you do? Do you guys just leave the statue there? Oh, yucky.
Well, I'll look around, see if there's a ruby lying around somewhere,
Roll investigation.
or maybe not a ruby, but just like some sort of gem or something like that.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll.
Investigation is 6.
We
12.
have
Looking around, you're not sure where it could be.
Okay.
what
Yeah,
about the what the heck is it called? The metal detector.
well, no, that.
Close.
Well, we're gonna certainly try it, but I think it only detected three
3 types.
types. And what was it? It was
It was metals, right?
yeah,
Mithril and
iron.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Mithril and silver.
Yeah,
You have a red, blue, and green one.
I
I
can
will
certainly try it.
So you bring them
help
out,
as well.
and the what's left of the windows, the iron one kind of pulls you toward them, but it's a weak signal or a weak pull. The other two, there's no pull.
the other ones look like they're made of the same thing. It's just there's no pull to them.
The windows have those iron, decoration on them,
Scruffs, yeah.
but they're, destroyed and everything down here.
Yeah, so that's all it's detecting is just the iron bars or whatever.
Okay. Great. Are we
You want to just keep,
Also, yeah, let's keep going, I guess.
yeah,
You guys go to the stairs, or what do you do?
yeah.
Okay. So as you go down, you start to feel even more. It's bad down here. It's just something's not right. The like almost like a hand is squeezing on your heart, and there's a hand in your head trying to, just creating a pressure that just oppressive. The staircase that's leading down from this level, you can see there's a vast underground chamber down here. There's pillars carved in the shape of trees that hold the ceiling up where you stand. The shadow. Do you guys have torches? Are you using torches?
I think we'll be
yes, we
using the sagebrush white torch.
Okay. And they cast long shadows on the floor. You can see that the statues and its filigree reflects silver back at you.
Hmm.
The doors ahead of you have a silvery pattern on brass double doors. The silvery pattern is of a tree. The wall next to the doors is cracked.
Crack like so we can see through it, or just cracks in the wall.
Just cracks in the wall.
Well, should we open the door?
Yeah.
Okay. So you open the door. I got to change pictures. 1 second. You see a set of stairs leading straight down. At the base of the stairs, it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet down. The base of the stairs, you see another set of double doors. These also have the tree, and they also have that same silver filigree of a tree.
thing written or anything on them? Writing?
Just a tree.
Do I recognize that tree? Like it's probably Alvin, right?
It's the tree of Arnor.
Oh.
People worth a day.
Yeah, so that's what the crown was with that guy, right? That was the wraith from,
Arvadui?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
this must be the place. All right. Well, we have to go down and we have to get in there, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. You guys go down to the door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's going to go first?
Sigurd.
Sigurd.
Sigurd steps back and says, "I'm the NPC. So y'all got to figure this out. I'm gonna sit this one out."
I can go first.
Okay. And when you start to push on the door and it doesn't open. It's sealed.
Oh, maybe I can't go first.
Sorry, what happened?
The door wouldn't open.
It went
It's
open.
sealed.
Oh,
So we need to probably check for
a lever.
like traps and things like that, maybe? I don't know. It is probably the sealed tomb.
What do you want to do, Artemis?
I'm following behind.
Okay. So who's up?
Well,
Um,
don't you guys have? This is your land. Is there like? Well, I guess it's not really your land. It's because this is outside your water land.
Don't you have tools? Looking at Artemis or Anwin, I mean.
What kind of
Yeah,
tools?
butter.
Don't you have those? Yeah, we do have butter.
I have a leather kit and an herbalism kit.
Don't you have metal tools in that kit?
Probably in the leather worker's kit, there'd be metal tools.
Maybe we can pry the door open.
I have a
Yeah.
pick and a hammer.
There it
It's
is.
loud.
Sig-
Loud though. I don't know about making noise.
So Sigward
But
points at Artemis.
we can try that.
Go for it. Go ahead and slide a
Rub,
hand.
rub a little butter on it, loosen it up. Okay. Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 7. Can I use my inspiration?
You
Reroll.
can. You can.
About time that.
Can I help her with my tools?
Sure. But she's going to use an inspiration right now. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you can have it. Good. That's all that is.
All right. So Anwin.
Hold on. For 19.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, yeah. After some work, first it's like you hit and you miss. Like, man, this butter is it's making it two, and you pull the butter off 'cause it's too greasy. So you hit it, and after a few hits, you're able to crack that door open, and it opens in from right this way. So it opens that
So
way.
single door.
Correct. Do I not have
Okay.
that picture up? I don't. Oh
No.
my God, it's this one. Boom, there it is. This door opens that way. You guys step in.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
step in.
As you step in, you see this. And what's
Sarcophagus.
a stone casket lies in the middle of this cool arched chamber. Multiple corridors lead further underground. The widest is blocked by a stone door with silver markings shining dimly on its surface. A set of steps lead up to a pedestal, housing what looks like a large stone casket. From here, even in the dim light, you can see that it's carved in the shape of a regal man. What do? You continue to walk in?
So we're on the west end of this image.
Correct.
where the
Coming
stairs
from the
are.
west. Coming
Okay.
from the west. Come in from here.
Uh, yeah, I think we gotta go in.
All right, you guys step in.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Anwin, Artemis, me, and then I guess Sigurd in this time.
Okay, so
Yep.
you all come in, and do you guys go up to it? What do you do?
So is that first square? Is that the step?
This is the steps. Just
Yeah.
consider those steps.
Oh,
Is
And
there a
does-
step up?
Up. Yep. Step up.
and which was you said that was, what was the symbol?
The carved lid is carved in the shape of a regal man, and now that you're closer, he's resting peacefully with hands crossed on his chest. The
So it's a
lid, however-
carving of a man?
Yeah, however, the lid is not fully seated.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It didn't look square.
Yeah.
It's not fully seated.
Should we move it?
Okay.
I guess so.
So you come up.
Sure, why not?
When you move it, this feeling just comes out as you're disturbing this tomb. Everybody gains a point of shadow for that.
Of course.
Oh.
We knew this was going to happen. We knew it coming here.
Yeah.
We're
Now-
going to be.
Inside, you see a mummified corpse lying in the same position depicted on the lid. A brass plaque, you can see it on one side of it, has the name, and this is the person you've been looking for.
I take out the crown.
Mm-hmm.
I kneel before it
Okay.
and I say a prayer in Elvish or Sindarin,
Okay.
and then in Common or Westron, I say, "From your beloved Primrose." I
Okay.
think that was her name, right? Primrose?
Mhm.
Yeah. And then I place,
So you stand back up
yeah.
and you go to place it on the head.
Do I place on the head or just on his
Brow.
folded arms?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Yeah, put it on his head, I think.
Okay, I place on his head.
So you place it on his head. Arm shoots up, grabs your forearm as the head turns and it looks at you. And you hear another voice, run. And it arm comes down. then you hear from the north and south,
What did it say? Run?
run. And you hear coming from here, 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 and here, this hoots and hollers of goblins. And this is where we'll end for the week.
There's
Okay.
that.
What the heck? We were so close.
Almost.
Well, you put the head on him.
Well, no, but did he grab my hand before I was able to put it on his head?
No, you put it on him.
Oh, and then he said
Okay.
run.
That's a success.
Oh, okay.
And he grabs your arm
Right.
and he looks
And then
at
said run.
run.
Oh, okay.
And then-
I thought he stopped me from putting on his head.
No.
Oh, okay.
You succeeded. That's
Yay.
his business.
Well,
So I can take that off my inventory then.
Yes.
Round of Arvadui. Yay.
well, now that it's back,
So now we're just gonna kill some freaking goblins and who knows what
or
else.
we could take his advice and go back home.
Yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna run. So
Oh yeah, okay. Oh,
Depending
shit.
on if they trap us, then we have to fight.
I wonder how much
But the
troll
dude
butter
said
we need to
should run.
spill on the floor to make it slippery.
yeah,
Oh,
let's
that's
dump
true.
a cup of that stuff out.
I want to see what you do with it, honestly. It's in the game for
I think as we run to the stairs, we'll smear it around.
There
Yeah,
we go.
Yeah.
that'll be fun.
Hey, you know what? There was a serious focus on this troll butter back in the last encounter. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's meant to do something,
And these
not
are
just open a casket.
these are stone stairs or wooden stairs?
They're stone.
Stone. Okay.
Everything that's left is, except for what is described is all stone.
Okay. Well,
Do you have fun, Callan?
Yeah.
Sonia?
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
It's fun. That was fun. I had a lot of fun playing the troll.
Yeah, that was different.
Yeah. So we lose our inspiration if we don't use it, right?
Correct. You lose
The
it.
next, yeah. Okay. Bye bye.
But you no. I'm gonna stop you there.
Oh.
Because we're in this encounter, keep it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that makes no sense.
Okay.
To get rid of it, but you have it.
On a cliffhanger.
Yes. So that'd be rude of me. All right, that was
Okay.
fun. That was fun. So just
S-
so you know, I think this is mainly for you, Anwin. I'm going to be out of town. Let me stop share and bring back the, because I am going to Gen Con. So I'm going to be out of town the 30th through the 3rd of August. But that only affects your Chimerian Gambit. There's no other games for us there that day. Our other games are like next week's Numenera, 2 weeks after that's Numenera, and then the day after Numenera on the 25th is our Vecna monthly game. So that's going to be okay for you guys, I think.
So Numenera is 11th, right?
Numenera is the 11th and the 26th, I think.
Yeah.
No, the 11th and 25th. 25th.
Yeah.
The
And
11th
then-
and the 25th, but
Yeah,
that's
and then-
July, right?
Yeah.
That's July. Oh, yeah, July.
Yeah.
Sorry,
July.
I don't know why I'm saying August, but the
And then 26th is our Rise of Vecna.
Still have July. July hasn't happened yet. It's the
Right.
first
tomorrow.
weekend in yeah.
tomorrow. So I don't have to adjust anything for you, Miss.
No.
You said we're
So
good.
my next Lord of the Rings is the 14th,
Yeah.
Yep.
and I will probably be 5:30
Okay, so 8:30 that day.
or so. Yeah, because I
Do we want to just plan 8:30 to start?
Let's do that.
Because that works for me. I have a meeting before that, so.
Okay.
So saving that there. Done.
30.
And then the 28th is still 8 or 5 in your case.
No, most Mondays I have to be 5:30
Okay,
unless there's like a holiday.
I see. So I'll put that in here.
Yeah, because I gotta come home from the office.
Got it. So I'll put that there. And then Numenera on the 11th and 25th is 5 p.m. still good?
I believe so. Yeah, because my appointment's on the 18th, which is
Okay.
between the two. Yeah.
Perfect. All right, guys.
Okay.
That was
Awesome.
Yep.
All
Thank
right.
you. Happy Independence Day.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And happy Canada Day.
Yeah. Thank you.
Happy Canada Day.
When is your Canada Day?
Tomorrow.
Oh, okay, cool. Have
Yeah.
fun, man.
Yeah. Thanks.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm having people over at the pool.
hey. Maybe
Nice.
with Canadian bacon. I'm just saying.
Canadian bacon and some maple syrup.
That is
Yeah.
Yeah.
that is so good. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Add an egg and that's great.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Throw it on. You know what? And throw it on a biscuit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You guys take care.
Perfect. Okay. Thanks, guys.
All right. We'll
That's
talk to you
nice.
guys next time.
You betcha. Bye bye.